what's replaying my game? I don't know, guys. I
believe in you.
I don't know how many more of these you got in me. Let me just Christ. Hi guys. Hi everybody. I'm scared and my head hurts and I'm doing my best. I'm trying to be funny. Alright guys. Surprise. It's me again. So I had to have the dilemma once again to figure out what game I was gonna play that wasn't Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, because I tried it again and it didn't work again. So I'm very sad. So I'm breaking my format once again and playing the other game that represents what Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance means to me. Yesterday, it was shameless objectification of our video game characters. Today, it's power metal and ultraviolence. Although it's not power metal, it's breakcore. That's not ultrakill. 1 second, please. Let me get this bitch back open. That's not ultrakill. Christ alive, I'm not doing great. There we go. We did it, everybody. So, new scarf? Yeah, sure. I'll get one. Yeah, Sundowner. Sorry that you followed me for Metal Gear Rising content and then immediately got stuff that wasn't that after I promised to play it for the whole week. Hey, Spitz. What if? Yeah, I have nothing to drink and no Takis, so that's a bit of a bummer. Should have got this before I started. I had the chance to. Hey. I want Sundowner Classic to die just because his music rules. Like, I really want to get there because his fight is really... I mean, his fight is okay. It's an annoying-ass gimmick boss, but goddamn, Red Sun is a good song. I don't want to hear that in real time again. Okay, I'm just doing one quick little tech check. Okay, post is all up to date and reblogged and everything. Oh, oopsie. I'll accidentally deaf muted myself on Twitch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm playing this again, but a little spicier. I already gave this a try. As you can see, I did okay. I did okay to start. I got exactly 1 pussy rank, but you know what? Let's see about the start. Not the full intro. I already did the full intro. All right, we're back in it, everybody. All right, let's go. Oh, they just give us all our weapons. That's right. Thank God. Okay, time for some violence. There we go. You guys will also notice I did turn on auto aim, and it turns out, wow, makes violent mode a lot easier. Really nuts that I didn't play any. I played the entirety of the of this game auto aim off. I was like, wow, I could have just done this. It's gonna nerf me a little bit. Let's see if I can P rank the prelude. I'm not gonna try to P rank the whole thing on violent, but well, at least not tonight. Okay, get in here. I really hope that the timer doesn't start until the enemies spawn. There we go. We're doing okay on style now. We can futz around a little bit. Oh, baby. Literally seeing the ultra kill on your style meter is like cum. Although it is me saying that because I will say that about most things. Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a long list of things that you describe as like cum.
Indeed, got it on the brain, you might say.
You might say that.
The game does kind of start with Amigar Fault. Yeah, it does start with your hole. It was made for you.
I will say this game does feel like it lends itself to having cum on the brain.
I mean, yeah, there. It's worth mentioning that you can buy body pillows from the ultrakill store.
And it's gay sex compatible.
It is gay sex compatible. You guys, I was gonna say you guys have no way of knowing if I'm using that or not, but based on how I've been acting recently playing some things, no, you would absolutely know.
Okay, this is giving me an opportunity to ask something that I've been wondering forever. What the fuck is Coco Melon?
I don't know. I don't really want to know at this point. At this point, it's everything to me.
Yeah, anything in the world is Coco Melon for somebody, and I do not know what Coco Melon is.
Like, who cares? Like, what Coco Melon is might as well be esoteric knowledge to me at this point.
Then again, God. Okay, I'll take that explanation. I'll take that one. I don't need any more explanation.
Oh, I have one more boss. It's the funny rock.
I have somehow just discovered that Windows has a screenshot button.
God damn it! I missed the railgun with auto aim. That's embarrassing as shit. Anyway, let me just. Whee! Pussy.
Considering I live my life on a computer, I sure as fuck don't know how it works.
I see. Pretend to penis rank some of these early missions. In case I feel like doing the P1 Sanctum on even harder difficulty. Which, yeah, we need that fight to be even harder, guys. It's like, oh yeah, Potato King, you started watching this channel because of that fucking fight. That's right.
Yes, our ultra cutie.
It's all of them. Son of a bitch. I'm a little bit out of practice. Yeah. I wonder if Cybergrind is like if that scales with your difficulty, like how they rank you. I'm curious. Where the fuck is the door? There it is. Wrong one. Woohoo! Alright. Time to be killed and also die. Man, this shit easy. Uh-oh. That's the one that kills. That's the one that kills you. That's where the game's trying to get you with their tricks and lies. Anyway, shotgun tech. You just rapidly switch between shotguns to shoot shotgun constantly. I only figured this tech out yesterday. It's not great for style, but it is quite fun doing this. I do enjoy that. All right, son of bitches. Okay, put you boys into Cuisinart. I'm out of here. Later, fellas.
There just really always is the most happening on screen in this game.
Pussy. Skira Day, welcome to chat. Rudy 2D aim and shooty, baby. Also, I'm again ultra cuties in chat. I'm doing a 20% auto aim. Is that like too much auto aim? Do y'all think? Because like I'm worried that if I rely on it too much, it's gonna mess up some of my text. That's not great. All right, that's one of you bitches. Although I will say, it's gonna make that tech a lot. That tech's gonna be really fun. I'm just I guess I should have slam storage jumped. Would have saved a lot of time there, but who cares? Die and explode.
There's like sad music playing on my computer, and it's really funny next to the breakbeat and ultrakill.
That's really funny next to the breakbeat. Hikita really took you by the Hikita really took us all by the throat, and wait, you like breakcore now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Motherfucker was right. I don't like. I don't know like how much people know like about Hikita, but like I would really love like if we discovered that Hikita had like I really like invented some new pronouns for everybody to use now. Just whatever the hell they're experiencing is some other esoteric shit that I'm not gonna understand. Kind of like a Maya Arson crime you sort of situation.
Pronouns are blood fuel. Pronouns swords machine.
Alright, Sword Machine Joe, die and be killed, please.
Fucking love that they just call this thing swords machine.
Yeah, that is accurate. It's Swords George.
I
Haha.
Ah!
I still can't believe you
Spit's jump scare. I didn't hear the Jordan call noise. Weird.
Yeah, that was me
was
hacking.
there.
That was your iconic join call jump scare.
Mm-hmm, sure was.
Spitz.
I think I did something. Hey kids, I think I did something to this White Russian, and now the milk is wrong.
That's not good.
Describe in detail, please.
There's sediment.
That's
Bad?
not good.
Yeah.
I missed it. I fucking missed an enemy. I only got sass.
What does it taste like?
It seemed fine. It's only upon visual inspection that things are beginning to go horrible.
Is it textural?
Submit.
Mm-mm. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Being altered isn't worth doing this to myself, methinks.
Bad.
Yep.
You've probably curdled your milk.
I think I have, which didn't happen the last time I did this.
Bad.
How does one... Literally, it's like I was well aware that this could happen, and I thought I was doing the things that make it not.
I had this
Are you
problem with
sure
ricotta,
that
says
your milk isn't
says Irowire. Became the world's most delicious ricotta. That doesn't sound very delicious. That does not sound very yummy scrumptious.
No, that sounds bad.
So I appreciate my chemists in chat. We're going to have to figure this out together. It might have been that I also used the wrong bottle of milk in the fridge, perhaps.
Perhaps. Could have been.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up my roommate's detritus, so.
I love the funny rocks and bluey eyes now. That's a fun new detail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You get bonus
scary.
points if you shoot him in their glowy eyes.
I wish. That'd be cool.
Mm.
But not that I can tell. Sad.
Jeans.
Real-
So,
really
what
cheap.
are the, like, what are the notable, what are the differences in quality of life with this version of difficulty that you're putting on for us here now?
So far, I haven't noticed.
Damn.
I have not noticed. It has been the same to me.
I think you've killed 2 Ultra, and now you're God,
I
perhaps?
think V1 was a little harder. I mean, V2 was a little harder. Where's he at? Yeah. I have played through these missions on my own time just to like see how it would fare. But now I'm just going through the start so we could all have this experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's also nice that to have like other people in this call to keep me a little bit grounded, so all my content is just me going kill.
I support you doing that.
Yes. I mean I know you do. But
That seems to be the name of the game.
Does the Lord?
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
Dick is good, but have you considered filling your mouth with the word of the Lord, machine?
Ooh.
I feel sort of bad.
By the way, Spitz and Jack, you know the Duke Nukem video that Orc sent us last night?
Yes.
That also happened to be, that was by the fucking Gabriel in this game. It was from his YouTube channel.
Oh,
You're
good.
shitting me. You're
Yeah!
shitting me.
John is like a YouTube voice actor, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a maniac.
Who are these people? Why do they exist everywhere?
Who's Cerberus?
No.
John Gabriel.
There we go.
Hey, damn, nice. Actually, I usually have more trouble with these guys. I love that there's just more of them now.
Very good. Love thing. Yeah, a lot of the kill impulse is part of the reasons why I'm pretty sure that if I ever run Hades again on my own little corner of the internet, it has to be something that I'll need buddies with, because otherwise I'm just twitchy the whole time.
Right. Part of the reason why I do it drunk is because I'm just gonna get a little aggravated. I could skip this and do and play The Witness by Jonathan Blow instead.
This
But
bit.
That
fuck
motherfucker's name really is John Blow.
Yeah,
Yikes.
motherfucker named their baby Jonathan Blow.
Imagine. Like,
No,
F
no.
for you, buddy. And then he didn't go and change it.
Yeah, you just kept his name that. And, but
It's like, I get it.
I gotta say, if I were Jonathan Blow, if like I was named that, I would definitely like go on to be like some like annoying, pretentious asshole like he ended up being.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like pickup artist is a good place to start.
Yeah. Yo, what exactly, like, I all I know about Jonathan Blow is, like, the story concept from The Witness and everything like that. Like, what the hell is he actually like?
I think it's better if we don't know.
Maybe. But I want to, like, make
Kids,
up new guys. I want to, like, make up new guys to be mad at, though.
I think we could do that if we all put our idiot little brains together.
We can do that.
My idiot little brain is going to take my idiot little body to my kitchen to deal with this cup of hell that I've made for myself. I absolutely can't drink. Peace for 5 minutes.
You do this. Eh.
I feel sort of I feel sort of bad because a couple of my friends brought me some groceries, and I was like, I need some milk, but not very much because I just don't use that much milk. And then they bought me a gallon of milk, and I'm pretty sure it has already gone bad because we never had milk in the house when I was a kid. So like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Many such cases.
Gallon of milk?
Literally, just drink it.
No.
Why not?
What's stopping you? Having a deadly disease?
Milk is like this.
Skill issue.
I don't really like drinking milk. Well, my mom would keep half and half around because she put it in her coffee, but we were not a milk having family. It was not like cereal was a little bit of an exciting like experience in my house.
I like hate that. Something about that makes me feel bad.
Like, here's the thing. My dad made me eggs and potatoes for breakfast literally every single day of my life, so I can't say I'm all that broken up about it.
Okay, how many more thotties? This man. There are more enemies in this mission than I realized.
This is the more setting, right?
No, there's a more. This is just called violent. The amount of enemies does not change. It's not like Village of Shadows where they will just put in new enemies that weren't there previously. Oh shit! I got I got S rank on kills. I didn't, and I killed more than was necessary. Hello? That's like possible?
Nice.
Fuck Christ.
What I should do is give the milk to my friend Marcy, who's got a Finnish rye recipe that calls for sour milk.
Ooh, yum. Hold up. Back to the game. Hang on, my camera is working for some reason at a weird angle right now. So when I was looking at the preview on Twitch and I was like, wait, did I freeze? Ah. Okay, I haven't died since that pit trap at the very beginning of the run. Doing okay, guys. Progress. I love this. I love the goddamn railgun. It is very fun to just like point at enemies and just decide that they should no longer live.
I
See,
love railing.
I think we all love railing.
To be honest, something here.
And I'm on to the fact that you're not fucking special. How does it make you feel? Probably pretty bad.
You got a fucking problem, bro?
Yeah. I'm evil if there's something the matter with me.
Okay. You're also not special. I've got that too.
Oh, fucking weeps. Gets really sad. That it? Okay, cool. Yummy. Delicious. Whee! The burning world. It's, bad. Oh, fuck these guys. I hate this. Is probably my least favorite enemy.
I've just had a funny experience. Have you ever, like, had someone type out something very, like, honest and genuine to you and, like, slightly heartfelt, and you respond to it with hee-hoo?
Oh, once or twice.
Yeah.
But it's usually after I've already said something heartfelt to elicit that, you know? I never just do that.
No time for that, Goku.
No time for that, Goku. Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Hello.
Goku.
Let's try for this week of me having a drink that doesn't kill me.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
Yippee! Wie cool ist das bitte?
Oh Christ, I'm being exploded and killed, perhaps.
Oh, well, don't do that. Damn.
Good advice. Pro strats don't get killed.
I know that's why
idiot.
y'all keep me around.
No, son of a bitch! Oh, I didn't get my pussy rank.
Aw, beans.
It's okay. Not necessary. Not even an issue. I'll come back and get this one later.
So with the Hakita individual behind the music here,
How many of us were already getting into breakcore beforehand, before the ultra killing?
Me? Not at all. It was this. And remember, Hakita didn't just make the music, Hakita just made this whole last game.
Oh,
And-
oopsie doopsie.
Yeah. But no, Hakita really did just say, you like breakcore now.
Interesting. So I think it's very of the moment that this game drops and picks up steam when it does, because this is in line with trends in music and like oh, no puss. Oh no, wait, they all come together to make the rank at the end.
Yeah, but I had a restart, so.
Oh,
Yeah, like one restart will prevent you from getting penis rank.
oh, as one does. I think it's very in line with the moment overall. You'll find on other platforms and in other spaces, not at all connected to the PS1, the demaking, the vibes in general scene. People
Yeah.
are essentially discovering and rediscovering breakcore or drum and bass, and also other folks are calling it jungle. So
Interesting.
it's in the same line as the sensibilities that are driving this fascination with the demake scene, wherein it's like, actually, maybe the 2000s or whenever the fuck we were doing this popped off, and we need to get a little bit more of that going on.
Yeah,
Some
no,
of this
maybe
sounds like
maybe the
good
PS2 is
garbage.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the best games that were ever made or were made in this exact era.
Maybe percussion can be a melody to me.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody, we do say penis here.
What's the non-binary keyword?
Prozac? I don't fucking know. Pepsi.
Beer.
Pepsi.
No, go ahead, say it with your chest.
Petroleum.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I still think it's Pepsi.
I think Pepsi might have been it.
Hang on.
Mostly because it makes me think of Pepsi Man, who's an icon, and my dad also.
Beepus.
Tennessee.
I sent that boy out to Tennessee.
Damn!
Also, hi DJ
Enough!
Omega.
We've got Pussness, we've
Enough!
got Penussy. Thank you, Sundowner.
I personally like Panussi. I think Panussi is good.
Pilk.
Papaya.
Is there a mollusk word that begins with P?
Just like crustaceans and the bivalves and what have you.
I feel like
Yeah.
there is.
Huh. Much to think about, much to consider. I'll get back to you.
You'd
Many
think
such
that I-
cases.
you'd think that I
Oh,
should
shit!
be some kind of mollusk, but I don't have that capability right now.
I believe in you.
There's a mollusk that starts that's name starts with the P in Stardew Valley. I know that because I was just thinking about Stardew Valley.
Periwinkle!
Yeah.
Yes.
Or whatever
That's
it's called.
That's a good one, actually.
That's the
We
one
did
we're
it.
searching for.
We did it, boys. We're the best.
I did not know that that was a thing other than a color.
Yeah, no, those are a kind of male.
Explode. Ah, damn it.
Oh
that's
no.
I didn't get my pussy on this one either.
Oh.
Although I can probably pussy rank V1 pretty easily, or V2. Christ, I could never get his name right.
Also, Junie, if you have sexy trans femme puns made out of pasta names, I think it's a little bit fucked up that you're not typing them as we speak 5 minutes ago.
Hello? You're not dropping them? Please?
This
please,
is
please,
the audience
please?
for this
You're
stuff.
nothing?
Puns in my mouth? Puns in my mouth?
Please? Please? You're nothing?
Oh shit! The non-binary P word is penne!
Ah!
Or pasta.
That's so Pizza Tower is actually just non-binary, Celeste, not trans. We did it, guys. We figured it out.
Ah, yummy. My phone about to die? Hate that for me. Fucked up. Misogynoir at work again.
If I thought about this more, I would have streamed Pizza Tower today instead of this.
God,
Because
I would have killed or died.
You would have killed or died?
Yeah, for Pizza Tower.
Why not both?
Yeah,
That's
answer
such
the
a
question.
question.
Fitz. Answer the question.
I just don't think I'm strong enough, and it's something I need to work on in myself, and I rely on my community and folks like you guys to keep me accountable for things like this. And I appreciate that.
Crocs
Donate to my Patreon so I can reflect even more.
You really said the YouTuber apology equivalent of why I'm not killing and why I'm not killing and dying.
Uh-huh. I fucking love the YouTuber apology format.
I'm thinking and reflecting. I'm shitting and peeing my pants.
I'm shitting and farting. Please
I'm
believe me.
coming. Please.
It's literally like YouTubers will apologize the same way like Democrats will write fundraising letters.
You're so right.
Where it's like I'm fucking shitting and coming my pants. I'm so scared.
Shaking, cowering, quivering like a leaf in a corner.
It's very funny. It's incredible. Die. Explode also.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Christ alive. Ah, damn it. It's okay. It's okay. No matter what happens, I can't skip the boss. I know how to do that.
Baby girl, if we're making pleas for Christ alive, I've got some really bad news about him.
Oh, what? Did you say something problematic?
Yeah, I feel
Wait.
like he kind of came down on the wrong side of the hammer in the like.
Oh my god, is he
an
anti?
Yeah, I saw him
it's
like
so
Steven
fucked
Universe
up.
blogging. It was no good.
Ooh.
He had some really bad takes about rose quartz.
Well, as long as he doesn't say anything about Pearl.
Is this like a bit I'm somehow too normal to understand?
No.
You so are, and you're very handsome for that.
Yeah, no, I'm lost. in this one.
This is saying a lot.
Well, that's really weird. That like something that we on this Twitch channel have said has stumped you. It's like, where have you been this whole time?
I have no fucking idea what
This is kind of what it's like. There's one more.
It might have just been that I missed the first chunk of this bit, but like,
Where the fuck is the last enemy in here? Am I stupid?
That's alright. We'll do some better ones.
I'm dying. I'm scared. Help.
Then
Help!
perish.
I'm in the water, please. I'm drowning. Girl, help! The impact of girl.
Sarah, help! I have a coworker named Sarah, and I say that at her all the time, and she has never not been mad at me about it.
You sent
No,
her the video?
I've had multiple coworkers named Sarah, and none of them have not been mad at me about that.
Judy Pops, are we being next bitted off of Sarah? Are we being next bitten?
Next bite.
It says next
please?
bite. Ooh,
I
om
can-
nom.
I can make
Chomp
that
chomp.
happen.
This is the first stream in a little bit where my neck has not been like blatantly exposed because all my good shirts are dirty.
I've got my
That
extra
mushroom
sharp
shoots.
teeth, so I can make that happen.
Everybody pray for me. I have really good time management skills, and I'm choosing now to switch over the SIM cards for my phones.
Very good. Incredible.
If you're atheist, pray anyways. You can Google them.
I think we will
Atheists, get ready to dodge this Fire Emblem critical attack and pick a god and pray.
That's the way we go.
Which is the fucking saint of television?
Huh?
The patron saint of television.
No. I understood the words like
Yeah,
auditorily.
that's a thing? We got one of those?
Yeah, she had a bunch of visions of Mary, I want to say, and that she's the patron saint of television.
Wait, is this
Are
like
you
a shitty
people
pun?
not? You're both Catholic.
I was
Yeah,
raised Catholic and I wasn't
I-
very good at it.
Me neither.
And like, why are you shocked that there's a patron saint of television?
I was
I'm
also raised
not.
Catholic.
I'm shocked
and
that you have just all the deets on all of them. Special
There's a
interest
patron
much?
saint of Saint Roach, who I really need to get in good with, because he's the patron saint of knee injuries, and I could really use
I was also raised
All right.
Catholic. I totally get it.
It's time for my favorite speedrun strat, soap.
I'm looking this up now.
Oh, I didn't know gamers knew how to use this.
Yeah. Oof. Watch out, Genshin players.
Ooh, jump scare.
Yep. Claire
And
of CC.
it does this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Average Smash player.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. St. Clair of Assisi, patron saint of televisions and computer screens.
There were other bitches in Assisi?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they
Yes.
went through the process of acidification.
She got too sick to go to church and then had like visions of that.
Fucker.
What? What?
Who's patting your head?
I was about to make the same joke. I was just slower.
The fastest twink in the west strikes again.
We
Not
do
to
have
actually
funny
TV.
jokes here in this chat.
Damn it! Also, why does this intro baseline play? Bass riff play? That's
That
awful.
bass line is so fucking good, though.
Boom, 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 boom.
So, Sundowner, if you're asking why all the ex-Catholics are so gay now, 1, the repression, 2, the stained glass.
Yeah.
3, the
Look
repression.
farther on.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this fight is so much easier with auto aim. Christ alive. Explode, idiot. Explode.
Catholicism
me.
did more damage to my sexuality than perhaps anything in the world could have.
I got really close on him. Yeah, I'm gonna pussy rate this one just because it takes like no time to get to him.
There's a reason the running joke is that the best way to get your kids to be gay is to send them to Catholic school.
Oh my god.
No, there isn't. I'm gaslighting you.
I know.
Then I guess all those
God,
girls I
dude,
fingered just like weren't there the whole time. What was I sticking my hand in?
Again, I always think about the Catholic school in my all-girls Catholic school in my hometown banning blankets at assemblies because girls kept fingering each other during assembly.
Lamau.
Oh my god.
Make better content, why don't you? The church. Have you tried including CTAs? Actually, the church is known for their
the same laser
CTAs.
as the beam attack that Maurice shoots. Rick your own malicious rail cannon when you shoot your coin. Interesting. That sounds incredible. That does sound very impractical. One second, I want to try something real fast. If I do one of these. Oh,
Public school made you-
Oh man, I could not smash that glass ceiling. That's so sadness.
Oh no.
That would have been cool if there was like a fun Easter egg up there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got a
what's
little achievement that says feminist ally.
Yeah,
Culture
shame.
moments.
All right.
Diversity
Ooh,
when
like a good "we did it, Joe." That would be good.
It's shh, motherfucker. They really should make Kamala Harris the next P Sanctum boss.
what?
Me
So
saying
you
this.
can turn her into a pool of blood.
Oh, I heard it that time. Ooh, nice. There we go. Finally got it. See, one whole third of his health just gone. Get shit gotten out of here. Now let me just spend the rest of the fight doing this.
Yahoo!
Oh, I'm out of bits. Let me
Someone
explode
donate.
him.
Taryn, you went
Hey,
to an
got
all-boys
him!
school, but it wore off.
That was fucking easy. Waiter, idiot.
Let's go.
Got his ass.
I have so many
Got
fucking
him.
pictures of guns.
Puss.
Now, are V1 and V2 Yuri?
They will be. I think.
Okay,
I think.
good. Good.
I think it's a brother situation.
I
It's
mean,
like a
they give you their hand to jack off with.
Hello?
very true.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you know how I have the grapple hook and that other punch that alternate punch I just did? Those are both V2's hands.
Oh, that's cool. That's super fun, and I love it a lot.
I just forgot
You
my.
just turn up to them and you're like, I was using your hand to just. No, I can't say that on Twitch.
If you dookie, you dookie. You
Men.
know, men. You like men.
Undertale.
Undertale.
I was using your large
You know what?
finger.
Hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do something real fast because I've been obsessed with this. I'm just gonna turn off my my volume for a little bit.
Are you gonna run the fucking video?
I'm
Your desktop audio?
gonna turn this fucking video on real fast. 1 second, please.
Christ alive.
Yeah, this is by the Gabriel fella. Turn this bitch down.
Fucked in the head.
I'm gonna have
You
to
don't play Duke
pop
Nukem
open
3D,
Twitch
you
in my
like
browser.
man. If you do play Duke
just to
Nukem
see this
3D,
happen.
you like man. You like man. If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you a femboy. If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you like Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah.
Is that anyone supposed to be here?
Man,
You want to pull up the stream
you like
itself.
man.
You want to pull up the stream itself.
Undertale. If you like Undertale, play Deltarune. I, Duke Nukem, like man. Nuke man. If you like men, play Duke Nukem 3D.
This is fucking.
You, Barbie, can. Me. If you dookie, you nukie. Duke Nukem like a man. Okay. If you don't play Duke Nukem 3D, you die. I like man. If you Duke Nukem, you
This
like
might be the
more.
worst.
Icon. F you done. Pay me, you lime. I like me.
Okay. Thanks, Orc, for that bit.
Pure unbridled joy. I mean, reasonable and understandable.
I like me. Undertale. If you like Undertale, play Deltarune. New
Yup.
man. Submit. I gotta put
McNaldo's. I like the it.
Spubby. E free. Let me get a Capley Mikolaj up on screen. Where the fuck is this boy? Where is he? There he is. There's the stinky. There's the little creature. Huh. Oh, and Carol. Jesus Christ. Oh. Fine. Oh! Whee!
I need to text somebody to see if my shit works.
The funniest thing about being on stream when you play ultrakill is like trying to figure out the exact balance of brightness and stream volume that I can tolerate before my head starts to fracture.
That's accurate. Where the fuck?
Thankfully, there
is-
does seem to be there is a level that it's possible.
Oh yeah, that's really interesting. Why tell you to show Dutch specifically? There are 3 other choices, and I think Dutch is the one that's brought up the least.
Twitch has really obnoxious suggestions for me to click stuff. They're like, talk about this, it's been 4 months. Redeem this, you have this many points. And I was like, I know more than you.
Get that shit out of here! Oh my god.
Leave.
I'm tracking
Woman.
my Twitch hours in my mind.
I forget if anyone said this earlier, but is 20% auto aim too high? It feels a little too high.
I mean, you can just turn it down. What's the worst that'll
Oh,
happen?
whoopsie.
You'll miss.
They'll have you redeem stuff, suggestions on your own channel. God, annoying website.
Oh
of
yeah,
hate
I
it
get that
here.
sometimes. It's awful.
They
It's
also-
really bad.
They also told us in like an open letter or like a dev update or something like right around the beginning of the new year, they're like, you know what, we're putting analytics and insights on mobile. I'm tapping my foot. Excuse me, please.
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
I can't be at my computer all the time. Sometimes I'm outside.
Mobile app is never gonna not be just useless.
Yeah, right? Like,
the
this
third
hurts.
side. It's pretty pretty useless on if you're watching a stream too, because like it straight up doesn't let you like reply to people's messages in chat.
It has
Oh, yeah.
like really shitty delay as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the mobile delay is chunky, a bit monkey.
No, absolutely. Fucking half of the advanced features don't work. This hype train banner won't work. Polling won't work. Or if it does, again, the delay will kill you by the time the poll is over. It's a whole thing. And up of bad.
Not ideal is what we in the business like to call it.
Very stinky. Literally no
yucky.
good. Demonic in nature.
I love how many apps are
is
just
demonic
actively
in
hostile
nature.
human life now.
Such a
Oh, I just love how many like apps are just actively hostile to human life now. Again, I was trying to get my friend signed up for Tumblr, and I was like doing that, and I was like, okay, the first thing you're gonna do is just go snooze Tumblr live, and you're gonna do that every week. And having to be like, yeah, so this app is hostile to human life, just differently and occasionally less obnoxiously than some other apps.
That's a way to put it. I
yay!
feel like that's a way to put it.
Pepsi Man,
Yummy.
yummy. What'd you call me?
Fuck, you think I called you?
Maybe like your friend.
Oh.
Please. Over here. Oh. Ah!
Mouse,
So,
if Honey Pop
I'd say Lust is probably the first layer I've had any trouble with, really, since starting. Because like that section I was just in shouldn't have given me as much trouble, like even that much trouble. But no, these boys do hurt quite a bit.
Really, you've been having trouble with Lust, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on that at all?
No.
Yeah.
Like y'all know.
Yeah, we do. I was
do.
there at Resident Evil.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, hey, they bouncing. Oh, little trampoline day.
So the way you navigate through these levels, even though we're in hyper hell mode, is it the placement and the spawning of the enemy's behavior is about the same as it is before? Because the way it looks like you navigate these is almost entirely off the muscle memory.
Oh yeah, I've been doing this. Oh, mother bitch.
So their spawn locations are still the same. It's something else that makes things hell and hyper.
Yeah, it's them hurt more, them do more damage, them more health a little bit.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's not like Village of Shadows where they reconfigure some of it.
Ah.
But there are two other harder difficulties that have not been released because of early access. So
Ooh.
we have yet to see what fun little riddles that Hakita has in store for us.
Yahoo!
Yeah, this game's like still not finished, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Not enough riddles these days.
I haven't. Give me more of them, please. Give me puzzles. Give me tricks.
What is a
Influence me
man?
little bit. You like men. if you dookie, you dookie. If you don't play Duke Nukem 3D, you play Duke Nukem 3D.
Yup.
If you don't play Duke Nukem 3D, you die. If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you a femboy. Me. I like me. That was my favorite probably.
It's the best positive self-talk I've been served in a
I
while.
like me. Yeah. Hey. Aw. Love yourself.
I am suffering. Who wants me to text them right goddamn now to see if this shit works? None of you freaks are allowed to answer.
Okay. I won't.
Good job.
Okay.
I cannot
Oh,
text this grody ass neighbor of mine. He's weird. Did we win at blue?
No, it's still blue.
Ah, damn.
Really
The
love
lighting.
the bisexual lighting going on in this area.
Yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah!
Here at Ultrakill.
We all have exactly one brain. Well,
Yep.
two brains. The
We
bi
have-
brain
we
and the
have- we
sexual
have
brain.
One joke.
Uh-huh. Website of one joke, voice chat of one joke. Mojave, quick to the draw again. You've kind of been on the ball.
What, with the shooty?
Oh, with the jokes. Because
Oh.
it happened caveat earlier.
I
me
guess
just
I guess
now.
so. I guess I've been doing this for a while. it's like I have practice. Here, I'm just explode.
If I were Ultrakill, your jokes would get a pussy rank every time, but
Yay! What do I get? Oh, this sucks. Trapped at the base.
oh no, get untrapped.
There are supposed to be some enemies in this house. Wait, I'm not. Oh wait, I've already given on the pussy ring. What's the fucking point in trying?
Oh yeah, just do whatever.
Leave. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave. I'm just log off. Hit the bricks. Mother, bitch, die.
Mother bitch.
No, that one's good. Holds power.
Yeah, you like mother bitch?
Oh, mother bitch is always super good.
I keep it in my back pocket every now and then, just for like, you know, just you know, for the right person,
Aw,
the right moment.
keep it special.
Yeah.
There's so many people here.
King Mitos, help! Please help me balance my budget. My city is suffering. Food $5, water $10, bisexual lighting. Fucking $50,000.
I'm glad that we're both just dyscalculic enough to be like, that's a lot of numbers.
I'm not reading that shit.
I ain't reading them.
No, get out of here. That had no right to work. What the fuck?
I'm like really bad with numbers.
I'm
Oh yeah,
not.
this extends to all of my languages. I get pissy when I have to read them out in Japanese because the tens, like the numbers scale different there with the commas. I would get pissy at them in English and I'm like, that's still too many numbers and commas.
Get that shit out of here.
My problem is that, like, I lift weights and you have to count how heavy they are.
Oh no.
Bad.
That sounds terrible.
Girl, they put so much bloatware on my phone.
I literally spent like 10 minutes staring at a barbell trying to figure out how many kilograms 100 was.
Oh my god, that's actually really hot of you. I think it's so
Wait.
hot that you sit around and lift weights all day and can't read the damn
You know,
numbers on them.
wait, hold up. Yeah, Spitz, you said I hadn't shown you the Mirage World segment, right?
I don't think so now.
Okay, I've already done this on stream once, but I want you to be on this journey with me. So I'm gonna get through this. Gonna get through this area and attack the water supply again.
Oh boy, that's so you. You're always doing that.
Truly, I'm like the Joker, but non-binary.
You're like Batman if all he did was water supply stuff instead of weird bath stuff.
That's what people say. Sometimes. Wait, can I just go through like this? Like, well, bullshit. The exit's right there. Fuck you. Just go through.
Literally,
Uh-oh,
when I
it's
was
the
in
funny rock.
college. When I was in college, I got confused and like just racked up a barbell for some bench press. We all know the bench press. Savior of dude throws everywhere. My bench is not very good. I took the bar out of the racks and it almost fell down and cut me in half because I stacked on 80 kilograms, which is more than I usually weigh.
Oh dear.
So I just like held. I just kind of had to hold it at arm's length, like, okay, we're putting that back.
Oh my.
Explode.
Put so much bloatware on my fucking phone. I don't know how to get it off. They named like 15 million fucked up weirdo apps by like companies you do not want to hear about. Royal Match, don't know what that is. Solitaire,
hello?
didn't ask. Bingo Blitz, kill yourself.
Get out of
Merge.
here.
Okay.
Well, what is that? What even is that?
I guess you're about to get your bingos blitzed. And it's like, okay, maybe take me to dinner first?
You get those bongos bingos blitzed.
Even my actual grandmother is not enough of a boomer to play bingo on her phone.
Are you shitting me? Come on now.
That's like Cocomelon for 70-year-olds.
Gotta be.
I don't know. Fuck everything.
You know what?
Cocomelon now. Get out of here.
That's nothing. You're nothing.
Yeah, I know. Ah, bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh.
They're still okay. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm just.
I'll do one too.
Good stretch. Oh, I did need that. Okay, you know what? Let me just fucks out of here. Because I actually don't have to do this. I can skip the level. We're gonna go on a fun little journey. Let's see. Yeah, Spitz, are you going to do some live reading with me? Because we're gonna get a lot of text.
Oh, cool, yeah.
All right. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here we
no,
go.
rules.
Welcome to Sheer Heart Attack. All right. So I'll tell you who you're reading for. When they show up.
Yes, please.
Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. It might already be too late. The labyrinthine pathways of arbitrary sharp turns seemed stranger and stranger as panic blotted out the once deeply ingrained memories that usually guided me. Every corner felt a stranger, every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. I bit down hard on the last of my rations, held only by the skin of my teeth. It barely hung on as I kept frantically looking around, hoping for the few scraps of burning memory of mine to find a familiar sight that would lead me to salvation. The gates must be closing by now. The last few barely making it. The rest of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was no time to react before I came crashing down into the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses to at least see what fate would befall me in my final moments, but even in this abyss of endless terror my mind could never have imagined the horror I witnessed.
We still.
That's me, isn't it?
Thanks.
Ouch! That stings!
Thanks, York. Good timing. Okay. Yeah, that's you. Fidget nervously and sweat profusely.
That one's cutest. Oh, great. I just got hit and run by a vibrating fountain. Just my luck. At least you could help me up before the rest of you gets melted by the sun or jackhammers itself into the Earth's mantle. Woo.
Not with an attitude like that.
Ugh.
Incredible.
I'll fucking kill you.
Listen up, dickhead.
Oh, okay, so now we're doing like it's Thursday, or as I like to call it, Friday.
I don't know who you are, but you've got a lot of nerve smacking someone down and not even bothering to help them back up. But since your mother didn't teach you manners, I'll let this one slide. By the looks of it, you're late for school as well, and by a stroke of a once-in-a-lifetime luck, you just happened to bump into the prettiest girl in town.
Remember, guys, you can buy body pillows of this character.
Oh, God.
I'll forgive you for your extreme transgression of laying your hands on a fair maiden, if you'll tell me which way to go, since I seem to have gotten lost on the way.
Actually, I'm lost too.
Uh-huh.
Just my luck.
You're shitting me.
Though in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me right now if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, no point in crying over spilled blood. We might as well just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Don't bother telling me your name, though. I don't really care.
Just waiting here won't get us anywhere. We should be looking for a way to the school.
Wandering around like headless chickens would only get us even more lost. Since we were both heading to school and ended up meeting right here, that means there's a very high likelihood this spot is somewhere along the way. Therefore, we'll be better off just staying put and waiting for someone who does know the way. It's basic logic. You should look it up sometime.
Anyone who knows the way will already have gone there. Sounds to me like you're just looking for an excuse to give up.
What the fuck is happening? Can't give up if I never tried in the first place. I don't make a habit out of trying.
Why not?
Because nothing matters. Haven't you seen Evangelion? There's no point in trying if the end result will be the same anyways. I've seen Madoka. Twerp. Try as you might, you'll eventually just become forgotten dust in the wind like the rest of us. Like your dead-ass mom. I know she's ashes right now. Where'd you scatter her? I mean, really, take a moment to think about it. The human mind, in its complete vastness, is capable of recognizing its utter helplessness and uselessness in the face of inevitable and unavoidable non-existence, but is incapable of coming to terms with it. We can only ever ignore it, hide from it, or temporarily escape from it. But the fact is that we are all bound to the way of all things. Death is unavoidable, not only to us, but all that exists or ever has existed. Every living being will eventually die out. Every speck of matter will eventually wither away and dissipate into entropy. What did I say? Fucking Madoka! This is that dumbass cat rabbit! It doesn't matter if you lived a good life or even if you left a legacy behind. It doesn't matter if humanity survives for 1,000 years or dies out tomorrow. The end result is the same. The absolute nothing. Human intelligence is far beyond that of any other animals, but it would be misguided to consider that a gift. All other beings have the gift of ignorance, of not understanding what we do. Our intelligence is not a gift. It's a flaw. It's an overextension of evolution. Intelligence, once a great feature in eons past, continued to grow unchecked and unfiltered, and has since passed a threshold whereupon it's no longer a benefit, but an active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk, a species of deer that through uncountable generations of evolution, grew antlers so wide and vast that it could no longer run from predators, eventually leading to extinction. The human mind is an evolutionary maladaptation caused by going too far in a direction that was once beneficial and will sooner or later lead to our extinction. On an individual level, it's already happening. Existential dread is already taking hold. I'm sure you've felt it too. The pain and fear of being nothing, becoming nothing. The suffering of understanding that. We are unable to come to terms with it, so we hide from our own intelligence. We set limits. We stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. We create distractions. We keep our minds busy with mundane activities and entertainment to stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We sublimate it. We transform our self-reflective suffering into another form, art, to keep it from consuming us. Teehee.
Hello there.
Anything to avoid the panic. Number 3. But these ways are all simply temporary. They're just there to push back the inevitable veil of helplessness and despair that would encompass and ruin us. In the end, nothing matters. There's no point in trying to find joy in life, for life in and of itself is suffering.
You're wrong.
Huh?
You criticize those who consider our vast intelligence a gift, and yet also misguide yourself to believe our meaninglessness is a curse.
How could it not be?
Nothing we do matters in the end, and that is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of our expectations, the fear of eternal judgment, or the failure to meet up to an arbitrary definition of what makes our limited time not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, for there is no greater purpose to life than simply living it.
But still, in that case, the meaninglessness of our actions draws to the same conclusion. There is no reason to act, for any action is simply a temporary fluctuation that will nevertheless lead to the same conclusion.
Quite the contrary. Because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own, to create self-defined goals for which to strive. For some it may be nothing. For some it may be pleasure, for some it may be creation, for some it may be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by oneself cannot be time wasted. In the end, nothing matters. And therefore you have no reason not to do what you want, rather than whatever illusion of greater purpose is forced on you by others, or even your own misguided thoughts.
I do understand what you mean. However, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. Even if I were to try to find purpose, I would still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing.
It is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, choice, goals, pleasure, and will cannot make that thought disappear. The fear, however, can subside. Giving up is not accepting the end. It is simply accepting the fear of it. It is embracing despair rather than facing it.
I see. Though, as much as I'd like to embrace it, I am nevertheless struck with that paralyzing existential panic. I understand it logically. I know that there's no reason to live in apathy, but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear persists, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose, despite knowing I must.
This is true. The emotional is not controlled by the logical. However, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason and the logical, warping them to fit into that haze of depression, so too can reason influence and overpower emotion, regardless of how impenetrable its defenses may seem. By continually forcing to subvert those creeping negative thoughts with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind will eventually, slowly, gradually start to shape to fit the logical. It is not an easy job. It is not a quick job. It will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done. With an immense amount of time, effort, and energy, it will improve. You can change. You can heal. And during the hardest times, when all seems lost and you want to give up, never forget, we will always love you.
Well, I'll be damned. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders after all. I'm impressed. Man, I feel like I've just shed the weight of the world off my back. Or rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, and while I'm sure I have a long and hard road ahead of me, I'm optimistic. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm optimistic. Say, we're already way too late for school, and it's become quite clear by now that nobody's going to come lead us there. So how about you and I ditch that passion-draining penitentiary and go grab something to eat, huh?
Yeah, sure. I've got nothing better to do today. You're paying, though.
You sneaky bastard! But, alright. I do owe you one anyway. So what better time to cash out your did a nice thing to a girl way out of my league coupon than now?
So how we feeling? how we
Video game.
How we doing?
Video game.
You fucking tanked that. I gotta say, you did all right.
One does one's best. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just in the game. It's just in the game.
Is that even locked behind any pussy ranks, or just happens to you regardless?
That's just a secret mission. You just gotta go find that.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just there for you to go do.
Baby girl, you are so autistic about this video game.
I am, yeah.
Do more. Do
I
it more and faster.
Yeah, look at me go. Tee-hee.
You're fucking zooming, butts.
I am. This is faster than using the train.
Stupid man thing. You're fucking balling.
Oh.
I like the part where the argument of trying to figure out this is the least impactful part, but it's the part that activates my stupid little brain problems. Where Mirage starts to argue that you should stay put, and the player character is trying to argue that they should try and find somebody, because like it depends a little bit on if you're in a city or out in the world, but like if you're in like the woods and you get lost, do not fucking move. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I guess it
Absolutely.
is an issue localized to being in what is obviously like a residential area, a semi-residential area
Like-
based on a Japanese semi-suburb.
If you're in a city, it's a little bit easier because you have like streets and are likely to run into other people. But like, yeah, if you get lost in the woods, stay fucking put. Because the odds of you never being found if you try and find your own way out are
Far
extremely
higher.
Oh, yep.
Because humans are really bad at walking in a straight line.
Yes,
You're
they end up
very
doing a
likely to
circle
walk yourself in
eventually.
a circle and get super lost and exhausted.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
turn to your right.
I'm really glad that that's your takeaway from that section.
My brain is not firing on all cylinders. I do this all the time.
God, I want to run into a fucked up little plaid skirt robot one day and have a little rap about our personal philosophies towards trying and whether or not it's worth it.
Yeah,
I would
I'm just-
simply fight the robot.
I'm gonna defeat her nihilism with facts and logic.
I'm gonna defeat her nihilism with my fucking fists.
I'm gonna defeat her nihilism and logic with my fat fucking tits.
Yeah, that's what I was
There you
gonna
go.
say.
There we
No,
go.
she wins.
We made it, kids. Jag, you and me, we're gonna like saw the trophy down the halfways. Hey, whoa!
Shaking hands, defeating her nihilism with my epic
So
pussy.
if I can do this fucking right, let me
Wait,
it's
why
King
is his
Minos.
corpse so big?
Yeah, remember Minos Prime, the boy I fought?
I
This
very-
this is him body.
I very remember
the
him.
normal size.
You're
Yeah.
shitting me.
Explode and die, please.
Hurt him. Get him out of here.
I'm hurting him.
I don't like the vibes. He's like making all the hoes really uncomfortable.
He's scary. He is kind of scaring the host. He's kind of scaring the host type boss.
Through no will of my own, I happen to be acquainted with
my-
some members of the fighting games community, the FGC as it
yeah.
were. They had a little kerfuffle about a month ago about XYZ man who like threw his controller and may or may not have broken it. He like slammed it down at the floor of whatever like multi-purpose space they were using to have their tournament, and that own little pocket of community had their own kerfuffle over it. But the fact of the matter is that nobody in there, none of the men who were there, a part of that discussion, had the correct take. The best people could do to like defend him was like, I mean, no, the best criticism that people had of his little like tantrum that he threw, throwing his controller and then leaving when he got his ass whapped, was like, hey, look, man, we all do that shit. Come on, not in public. And I was like,
outta
hey,
here.
who's we?
It's like, I don't fucking know. Maybe you do. I'm different.
Yeah, someone like tweets out, hey, what's actually wrong with this shit? Like, what's wrong? Like, if he just like had a physical reaction, I was like, hey,
Damn.
the actual answer to your issue is that you're scaring the hoes. Property damage, highly comorbid with bitch damage.
Truly.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. That is known. You're
Fucking grody.
you're allowed to parry this man, and I somehow haven't done it. I'm so mad. I used to be so much better at it.
I see the projectiles coming at you. You'll get your timing back. I believe that.
No. You can parry his fists.
You're fucking.
Yeah! Rules of nature.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. That's more fucking like it.
Let's make freaking
This
go.
is-
It's been like 10. It's not even.
Let me
Has
just
it
get
been
one of
20
these.
seconds since this encounter started? Get in there.
Die and get killed, motherfucker.
Oh, very
Oh, yeah,
much
got him.
and a lot.
Ass.
Yeet. Damn.
Let me in.
That is a lot of body.
Now we're gonna ass. You go right
You
in
just
there.
enter his hole.
Ooh.
Into the hole.
Is that what we're
Oh,
doing?
this fucking zone. It took me like 2 whole hours to P-rank this goddamn mission on
I remember this
standard.
one.
Yeah, this one. I might actually hate this part. But
I could
Mindflayer's
play
here.
this
There
one.
she is. Hi. Yeah. You've done this so many times. You can probably do it the fucking way I do. I'm not.
You've entered the void
Fortunately, I'm very freed because we're not trying to P rank this one anymore. So like I feel like I just gonna go nuts.
This is also your first time tangoing around in here with your new auto aim friend, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
hell
it
yeah.
makes that a lot easier.
See how that sweetens the pot.
Yeah. So far so good.
Enriches the experience and what have you. Hey kids, I think I've officially swapped over the SIM cards to my phones. This is kind of
Oh,
trail.
yay! Nice.
This is like deeply cool.
A trans icon Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer does not have to. Mind Flayer can change what it looks like, but chooses to look like a chooses to be girl.
Ooh,
Usually.
good taste.
Yeah. Mind Flayer ultrakill has T-girl swag.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
also
Like I've done,
explodes.
which is pretty T-girl swag of her, honestly.
Truly. Die. Explode.
Some of these guys that I watch you obliterate are still a little bit funny in a slapstick sense. So like, if you don't get back to the Express and put a little jacket on, these are just dudes. They're just standing there.
There's some guy. Like these are just dudes. They're just balling.
Yeah, right?
They're dunking on that shit. Stupid
Like,
machine.
oopsie.
I'm fucking balling.
Oopsie doopsie, we're in gluttony. Okay, so you had one too many Chipotle bowls. Okay, get
What a
with
shame.
it. Are we not all guilty of such?
Oh. It's like, oh, you're an unbaptized baby, motherfucker. Motherfucker, I got supersized when that was still a thing. I ordered animal fries. This is what I fucking got. I do gotta say, having a day where you go to In-N-Out and get an animal fries, it's just like that's truly like that feels like the peak of like decadence that I ever
What?
experienced regularly.
What the fuck are animal fries?
There's a burger joint in the West United States, mostly California, called In-N-Out. You've probably
I'm
heard.
aware of In-N-Out.
Yeah.
People, Californians are very obnoxious about their In-N-Out.
Yeah, we are. You got an In-N-Out or two in Denver.
I have an In-N-Out that showed up right when I moved here, and it shut down several different miles of roads that I needed to get
Are
through.
they annoying in the way that the New Yorkers are like annoying about their gulags
Yes!
or whatever they're called?
Yeah, pretty much. And
One
like,
to one.
Wait, no, they're not called gulags. What are they called?
Bodegas?
Yeah, those things.
no, they're
not
gulags. They're gulags.
Oh, I was gonna let that fly.
That
Oh.
wasn't. I was gonna let Spitzy spread disinformation.
We don't have In-N-Out in my area. There's one in Medford, which is
Yes.
just barely north of the border of the
Oh my God.
California border.
I know
That was-
Medford.
Fuck Medford, first of all.
I was
Medford.
shit.
But
I was gonna
in
explain for caveat though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
animal fries, they're like just the regular ass fries, but they douse them in grilled onions, melted cheese, and Thousand Island sauce.
God.
Okay.
And it is it's just like the peak of decadence.
What the fuck is Thousand Island?
Oh,
Well,
shit. I might actually have to Google what goes into Thousand Island. I think it may just be an aioli, to be quite real with you, just thinned out a bit, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like cool. I thought it was like prawn cocktail sauce.
no.
What is Thousand Island dressing?
It's ketchup
Tomato.
and mayo, I'm pretty sure.
So an aioli.
Yeah.
Ketchup, relish, vinegar, or lemon juice, and sweet paprika. Yeah, there you go.
Technically, no,
That-
it's not an aioli.
That's
Wait,
not
what
what
makes
aioli
A's
is.
oli?
So an aioli is when you make a mayonnaise out of something that isn't eggs.
Yeah, it's
Actually-
usually like
No,
garlic.
I actually think that aioli is actually only when you do it with garlic.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
So yeah, there's another version of that, which is touf, which is this sort of Middle Eastern garlic sauce where you emulsify oil and garlic. I've made it before; it's magical.
Oh my god,
Yeah, so I would call that not at all close to
Drips
mayonnaise.
paint.
guys,
Who is love?
my auto aim tracks to my coins.
You're shitting me.
Yeah.
It really does.
Game
Oh
bucket.
baby.
But
Oh,
like an
feeling-
aioli and a mayonnaise,
God.
the way you make a mayonnaise is you emulsify oil and eggs,
Yes.
and so an aioli is when you do that with garlic.
It's just when mayonnaise has a garlic. To him is its
Yeah,
own.
and no eggs.
Yes.
And then it sort of expanded to
Phillies
mean any flavored mayonnaise.
So then I was right the first time with just like the peasant version of the word aioli.
Yes, on a
Like the layman's
level.
aioli.
Yes. On a culinary level, that's not the case. And I like to be obnoxious.
Cool. I watched just enough Food Network to be the normal amount of obnoxious. You and me, we should kiss with tongue later, though.
Good plan.
Actually, get over your mono first. Why don't you do?
Yeah, let's
do
wait till
that
the disease
first.
is over.
Do not give
Yeah, please and
Spitzy
thank you.
disease.
Christ alive, no. Look, if you're gonna get me sick with something, it needs to be cuntier than mono.
Yeah, no, this my whole entire body hurts right now.
You know what's a cuntier disease? Polio.
Yeah, chat. What should I get sick with that's not mono?
Tuberculosis. Oh, TB is a pretty cunty disease.
Oh, TB.
Oh, the consumption?
Yeah.
I love
get-
consumption.
Consumption. That's what they
There
used to
you
call
go.
me in high school.
Damn, okay.
There you go. You're catching on. There you go. Because you know what, Spitzy? You know what my response to that is? No one fucking called you the consumption in high school. Actually, that's possible.
Oh, my ruse seen through by the internet weirdo. God damn it, how will I recover?
How could this fucking be?
Internet weirdo.
You like men.
God, I'm like a little bit torn right now. I ordered these brownies from somebody in town, and their whole business, like, they sell baked goods for a living. So I don't really want to be like, hi, what's your brownie recipe? But also, it was the best fucking brownie I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh, there he is.
I think this is a nothing
let him
venture, nothing gain
speak.
situation. Hello.
That's true.
Hey, Gabe.
Oh, it's our boy.
If you don't play Duke Nukem 3D, you like men. Same guy.
Damn, I really gotta get on that shit.
If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you like Duke Nukem 3D.
If you hard, then you hard.
Okay, Gabe. if you say so. Alright, let's see. This is me doing this on violent. Let's see how I do.
Absolutely, get in there.
So far, not great.
You've got like a problem with brownies, don't you?
Me?
Like every time I hear you talk, it's like there's brownies in there somewhere.
Well, I generally am not a huge fan.
Yeah,
of
what is
brownies.
it? Yeah, what is it
I'm
with
really
you and
not a
mummies?
chocolate person. But I have had brownies that have been excellent, and so I really want to be able to make brownies that are excellent so that I can have those. Because most brownies I encounter suck.
Yeah, the floor of what a brownie can be does go pretty low now that you mention it. So I reckon reaching out to your brownie hookup is probably a nothing venture, nothing gain situation. If they're that protective of what you in your own home on your own free time will do to their profits, so be it. But also, the point of someone making brownies is that someone else is making the brownies. So as likely as you are to make them yourself, if you have the recipe, there's still a pretty good chance that you'll have the recipe and still not feel like doing it yourself. So they still have a business. The same way you could just download every recipe from HelloFresh, because they're not selling recipes, they're selling the convenience of pre-portioned components.
I should do that.
Yeah, so just like bother people, the worst they can do is say no, which is the same as if you hadn't bothered them.
Yep.
But not women in bars.
Honestly, it
Nice.
does not take. It does not take a whole lot of skill to be better at cooking than a basic restaurant.
Yeah, right? Like an Applebee's or a
They have to
Chili's.
make so
thing is-
much food.
My dad has actively suggested that I should, once I'm not contagious anymore, I should actually look into
Go to
commissary
Applebee's?
kitchen because cooking for people is one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
So I feel
capitalize.
like that would probably make this person a little bit more reticent to be sharing their recipes with me. Even though
So,
I tend to
you should be
operate
a
in
cook, or you should start your own restaurant, because those are two different
You go
things.
to Applebee's.
Ooh, I'm not working in restaurants, Fitz.
Yeah, the thing about the restaurant skill set has nothing to do with quality. It's about consistency and efficiency.
Yeah, it's a business.
You need to be able to make the food okay.
And there's also a pretty significant
In
difference
time.
between ordered batches of.
Enough! You are going to Iowa.
Oh no!
Did I tell you guys? Have I told you guys my brother and I's bit about Omaha, Nebraska?
No?
I don't think I've heard this. Please take
So
me there.
we flew international this one time, and we were just like, it was like just he and I. It was like one of the first like times we like flown just the two of us on a Pono place. I forget like what this trip was for, but we were making this joke about it's like, for some reason I have no idea the context for why we're talking about boarding an airplane while on Ambien and then somehow ending up in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh.
It's like yeah, you don't want to do that, otherwise you might end up in, I don't know, fucking Omaha. I really like this idea that you just go on a plane bound for some completely different place. And like you wake up, I am in Omaha.
It's where you go if you don't keep your wits about you. That's your
Shit.
punishment.
What the fuck goes on in Nebraska?
Not a
You should
lot.
probably.
All I know about Nebraska is that tweet where the guy said, like, I'm preserved perfectly in amber for millions of years, but my pants are around my ankles and I'm cranking it Nebraska style.
Yes.
That was God.
Does go on in Nebraska.
Like that was God saying that caveat, and you should have listened.
So I feel like we get a non-zero number of Midwesterners in chat. Kids, what's the associated grain for Nebraska? Do we know?
Oh, yeah,
are
we were
they
talking
meat
about
people?
that. Oh fuck, that was awful.
Corn goes on and on and on. So I got corrected the other night when I just assumed a place was corn by default. They were like, no, it's soy. Oh, fun fact, Colorado has cows for like meat and cow and dairy and what have you. And so in Denver specifically, if it's about to snow, you can tell because of how it smells, but not for weather reasons. It's because where the snow comes from, this is over all the cows and their farts. So if it smells like
right.
ripe cow ass, you're like, oh cool, we're gonna get snow later. Thanks, cow
Interesting.
farts.
Fascinating.
They grow people in Nebraska. Thank you, Sundowner.
You
This is
are
words I wanted to read
cringe
tonight.
machine.
Isn't the actual Sundowner from Nebraska?
Who is the
I don't
actual
fucking know.
Sundowner?
No, he's from like Alabama.
That
Oh.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Sundowner in chat says Alabama as soon as I say it.
I thought it was from Tennessee. Every mercenary is from Tennessee. Like literally, like even if you're not from the United States, you're from Tennessee. The most accurate ass fucking thing about the kid from Blood Meridian is like, oh, this is just what a kid from Tennessee is like. It's like, oh, people fighting someplace? I'll fight there.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's why they're called the fucking volunteers. It's like mercenary is a little less isn't as good branding, I guess.
Yeah,
fascinating.
No, we've got a similar deal in Oregon, Spitzy, because Oregon also has a lot of cattle. Oregon's cattle, wheat, lumber, and power, actually, like a lot of wind and solar power. And hydroelectric power, too, which...
Oh,
and-
thoughts?
yeah, I get mad about it. I will not do that now because... But, the interesting thing about that is we don't get the, like, it doesn't travel, at least not in Portland, the way that it does. It sounds like it does in Denver because it's just, like, that most of the cattle farming is more isolated in more rural parts of the state. But we also have a lot of wine, lots of wine. But there is the town of Tillamook down on the coast.
That's where all my
Yeah.
dairy, that's where I get my cheese.
cheese comes from. Yeah.
Yes, with the cheese and the ice cream, which I actually
It's always
went to
super well
school-
priced.
I went to school with the kids of the people who run the Tillamook Dairy.
Did you suck or kill them?
No, I was in a play.
Then
with them.
what's the point?
Yeah, I know. I also turned down the grandson of the CEO of Nike's, or founder of Nike's.
Jack,
He invited me
I'm
home.
going to ask that you never again mention to me bags that you fumbled.
I'm sorry. I didn't
The next
like
time
them.
somebody just
Pretty
propositions
cringe.
you for massive racist money, how about you send them to me? Because my morals go way down on a sharp curve, like for every additional zero.
It was a
That
lot less
first
about morals and a
period.
lot more about I literally just did not like him and did not want to spend any time.
That's a fucking moral, motherfucker. Give me the
Yeah, it
paycheck.
kind of is. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this dude. That's not like, look, morals isn't really like a quantifiable thing. It really is just like, no, I just this ain't it.
He was just
Baby boy,
obnoxious.
I have
He was a freshman.
I have far fewer convictions than you do. If you don't send me some of these freakazoids who keep propositioning you right now, we could get into some freaky deaky race shit that I could then record and hold over their head for more zeros worth of money.
Oop, yo,
That is a plan.
yummy.
You will probably get assassinated if you do that.
Okay, I'll die rich though.
That's more I can say for these idiots.
My casket would be deeply fleeky.
Lose you will. I will die in Gucci.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, going through Tillamook, you sure smell those cows.
Ooh. Thank you, Mouse.
Eh.
I respect your commitment. I just was not willing to subject myself to the company of that dipshit for like an evening.
Or the cum. Sorry.
Oh, you know?
I mean, that's true. I'm not incorrect.
It probably had
bad
lactose in it.
Bad! I hate that!
Ew,
If
gross.
any like
You suck the Tillamook air. How you shitting afterwards?
If any like effeminate fail sons are not busy, pay me money and I'll eat your asshole like a chicken casserole.
Oh yes, caviar.
Also, we have all officially been asked in chat. I'll bounce this to Mojave himself. How much money to give Sundowner a single kissy kissy?
How much for a little kissy? Someone drop a gift sub. I'll give Sundar a little kissy.
Enough to buy a gun and put a hole in his forehead.
No, the person in chat, not the real dude.
Oh, the person in chat? Not
Yeah.
that
We
much.
have Sundowner 2 in chat.
Oh, wait, they are saying Sundown Original.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
no, that's not happening.
Sounds like it can't be bought. Sorry, kids.
Wait, so I have to shoot you or him?
Sundowner.
Sundowner.
Give Gabriel that JFK treatment. Well, put him in the back of my car and wait for his head to explode?
Oh yeah, funny thing happened. I did one of those like survey tests where they ask you like psychological questions and they like give you
Was the question
like
why
a
you killed John
number.
F. Kennedy?
No, but it
was
was,
like, why
it
is
was
this
like a
relevant?
survey. It was a survey about like the security of your relationship and like the healthiness of it, and no word of a lie, the number that they rated it as, they were like, oh, your relationship is just like John and Jackie Kennedy,
That's,
and I was
well,
like, okay,
that's not great.
this isn't gonna turn out well for me. I won't even
Jared,
get to see
what
your
stage
fat
of
ass.
your
out.
One because we don't have a lot of usable data because obviously one of them pussed out.
Yeah, right. Didn't last super long.
Truly, I gotta say, you know, it's been said before, pretty gay of John F. Kennedy to be asleep while Jackie had her ass out fat like that.
Two big globes just danging it. That thing was danging in his face, and he was completely conked the shit out.
It's the fucking light you got me like
To
like
be fair-
light gay as hell. I would have hit that.
Little
to be
homie gay
fair.
ass.
To be fair,
Oh yes.
to be fair,
To be fair.
the partner in question is danging it as well, so that could be why.
Oh yeah, notoriously cakey JFK. Desensitized. 2020 sure was a year that happened to me. I sure did watch Clone High, and still need to find somewhere to watch the new Clone High. I'll figure
Why
it
in
out.
the fuck was Clone High so popular so briefly? Like, what the hell is going on with that shit? Oh my god, look at that.
Ooh. So the thing is, it secretly counted as a show worth getting into for culty small reasons
Hey, I
the whole
got him.
time. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So apparently if you go up to him during a second phase, you can parry a bunch of his blades and do hella damage to him.
Insignificant fuck! This is not over!
You got a style point for him saying fuck.
Wait, really?
Yeah, your style meter went up.
I didn't notice, that's great. May your L's be many and your bitches few.
Drop Gabriel
Challenge.
in a pit.
I mean, you could kind of do that. Ugh. Okay, I'll skip this part, if possible. Yeah, it's plot. It's plot. It's plot. It's plot. It's plot. Yeah.
Oh my god, I think my phone finally works. I think I'm finally shooting with a current gen device. Oh, bless me.
Yay.
We did it, bitch.
Oh. I haven't dropped a single frame. Oh, it looked like a
If you play Duke
slideshow.
Nukem 3D, you like them all. Bicon.
How many of those are just stored in your brain?
More now that we did that vid earlier.
Silly, silly, silly.
Do-do-do-do. Ouch.
Yeah, bitch got a new phone. It's so pretty. It's lavender.
Act 2.
So how much meat do we have left on the stream bone? How far are we in for the night? Exclamation point uptime. Yeah.
We're about 2 hours in. Insert disc 2.
Now the reason you were able to do all those secret fights is because of a certain degree of pussy rank completion before, right? So
Yeah.
as of right now, you wouldn't have access to the Hatred Cube and Mr. Minos Little Man version?
Yeah. In this in the harder difficulty, yes.
So that would still take a bit of doing to do.
Yes. Yes.
Triangle.
We are now in Egypt. We're looking
hello.
for fucking Dio and his stand.
Friday.
It's my favorite song by Rebecca Black.
I'm
It's
gonna
the only song by Rebecca
turn.
Black.
I'm gonna turn you
Might as well
into
be.
fucking cheesecake.
Oh boy, don't take my bones and mix them with butter and sugar to make a crust. Don't do that.
Oh no. Tee.
Don't put a little bit of sour cream in just to balance out the richness. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Oh, he dead? Wow, he dead. Like, he was like super dead. I missed.
Rebecca Black is doing exceptionally well for herself, considering what happened to her when she was busy being 13.
Truly, yeah, she's doing alright. Like, I don't know exactly what she's up to. I think she's just mulling. Which is exactly what she needs to do.
I think the first real indication we got that she was like that bitch after it all settled X amount of years ago is when, you know, Katy Perry called her up in, I think it would have been pre-2016 era perhaps. She had that chart at top 40 single last Friday night, and it was all about teehee, we did a blackout, it's a party about blacking out at a good, it's a song, hooray. She called up Rebecca Black for the music video, and she featured heavily in it for obvious reasons. So like,
Oh, yeah.
but by that point, her ass was grown at that point, so it was just like two hot girls having like a party together.
Yeah. Baller. Dope. No
Yeah.
notes.
She put out, within the last couple of years, I'm getting Rebecca Black in chat, you have to tolerate this. Within the past couple of years, she put out like a really conceptual, very transformative remix of Friday. I think it was
Oh,
specifically
really?
for the 10 years anniversary of it. I think the original vocals were still the basis of what was being used rather than her recording new, but a lot of artists were in on it, including Big Frida, the bounce artist from New Orleans. Redundant to say bounce
cool.
artist from New Orleans, but go off. No, yeah. So, again, the fact that she's alive at all, and I do mean alive at all, certainly by her own hand, yeah. Oh, also, I think she kisses girls now. I think she openly kisses girls. I feel like
Yeah,
it's
she
part of it.
does. I think she does.
Super duper does.
Yeah. Like, good for her.
Yeah. If God hates gays, etc., etc., you know?
Yeah, and so on.
God, what a lovely case on my phone. You're gonna be so safe when I drop you.
Not when I drop you, though.
No!
Fucking start
you
begging
can't
for
hold
a
it
life.
then.
I do it in
No!
a very evil, dangerous way that harms you.
No! Give it back. Stop.
No! I'm evil. It's what I got. It's part of. It's my job. So I'm the guy who I'm the idiot in high school who thinks like stealing someone's phone is flirting.
Oh, God damn it. I'm the idiot in high school who insists on like, wait, wow, your hand is so much bigger than mine.
Oh my god.
Stop.
No, but yeah.
Wait, wow.
That actually is just that's not even a joke. That's just kind of what
That's
you're
still
betting.
game. I think it still works.
Explode.
God. Hot girl with new good phone. Fuck yes.
Explode and die. It really does work. Whoa!
Yeah, that was pretty base.
What the fuck was that? Ooh.
Shitstorm. They have a style rank called Shitstorm. I've never
Also, chat.
noticed.
What are the silliest, goofiest waves we're pulling? I need to widen my repertoire. I need to get goofier on the beat.
An aisle. Oh, here we
Realizing
go.
some things about your own high school
get fucking
experience.
ready.
Tell us, Ire.
Ooh!
Dual wielding!
Two of them!
The goofiest way I ever, like, captured someone was by sending them a picture of a Dungeons and Dragons item called Juice that makes you explode. And they laughed so hard that they were like, I'm going to fly overseas and I'm going to drain you like a fucking sponge.
Wow.
For a seized Riz? You buried that lead, Jesus!
Holy shit.
Whoa!
God almighty?
Yeah.
Hello?
Give me some
I did. However, I did not come out of the other side unscathed.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's a she let me hit it because of my kind of silly Dungeons and Dragons funny references. Probably not great. Probably not great.
Like across oceans as well, one wonders what's going on. And I can
Yeah.
also, like, I've done this across zip codes. I ended up in the same zip as somebody, a mutual in a Discord server, and I was like, etc., etc. And then, like, hindsight 2020, I was like, why was I doing that? This was just okay at best.
That was mid. Mid, I say.
A little bit mid, a little bit mid.
My ex-boyfriend apparently initially started to be into me because we were in Zoom class and I was talking about hating Freud and also had a coffee mug that said "Don't talk to me till I've had a lobotomy and a sex change." That relationship ended badly, but it was pretty fun for a minute there. The first conversation we ever had was about I am a pentameter in Emily Wilson's translation of the Odyssey.
Oh. God, what a full circle moment. I think the last time I was sat here watching an ultrakill happen, we ended up counting out the iambic pentameter of his wife has filled the place with shits to keep it really
Somewhere
fucking
in
on the
here,
floor.
I have an
Yeah,
envelope
we
I have
scanned, we
that.
live sketched that, bitch. Who's
We sure did.
here?
There's
So-
an envelope that I scanned that quote.
It was Spitz and Lucy was inevitable.
Yes, very much so, from the start.
And Pussy Ranking Act 2 is gonna be a little spicy. A little dicey.
It is so engaging to see this game
Oh my
rising
God,
to meet
the French.
your mastery of it. Where they should. Oh, fuck, the Americans. Everything is where it should be, which is to say sinking.
I really like that greed is that like their idea of the circle of greed is just like all these crumbling monuments of like state power. Oh right, the whole don't bleed shit. Fuck, I hate that.
Mouse, you got your girlfriend by scrapbooking a Legend of Zelda collage for the front of your history binder.
That's true.
Deeply killer.
That's true. I do know both of these people, and yeah.
You're fucking shit.
Yeah, no, Mouse is like one of my best friends.
Didn't know you had IRLs in here.
Yeah, no. She's the one who gave me my the PS4 I'm using for Bloodborne.
Oh, fuck, Mouse, hi. OG, thank you.
Yeah, truly legend.
No. Iconic.
She's the one who first did the that created the Like if you go back and watch that clip, that's her first.
You're shitting me.
Yeah.
Mint, you're a legend. Oh my god.
Oh,
Can I have like an
shit.
autograph?
What hit me?
Mint, that was the correct answer. I would have used it to forge all your fun documents. Good job, good job.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I can't be surprised that like the interaction. Hello, shapes and wings and eyes. I can't be surprised that this series of interactions with a rando from the internet, from Discord specifically, was mid at best. Because I don't know if the most justified, the most well-adjusted people are getting it off of Discord. Law of large numbers. You'll find some gems.
Numbers.
You'll have to dig for them.
I haven't had terrible luck.
All right, now you got some wood to knock
most
on.
of my success off of Discord, mostly just
Yes.
because that's where I talk to people.
Damn, y'all got better Discord pools than I do. I need better
Yeah.
bitches.
Eh.
Oh
I'm
fuck!
literally guys.
I'm the maladjusted one. God damn it!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Lowest common denominator strikes again.
My like second funniest was that as a result of the original like really funny one, I had like a ridiculous drawn out like mental obliteration, and this somehow persuaded that person's ex to be like, hey, that's pretty interesting actually.
Oh. Otherworldly modalities of Riz that I hear about. Fascinating.
Oh fuck, they're balling.
Literally, I do not know how I am doing this. I wish it would stop.
My start with Garrison was also pretty funny because we did just literally match on Tinder, but it was one of those deals of like I already knew about their work and listened to Behind the Bastards when we matched, so I had the most awkward ass like clumsy like, hey, I don't want to like sound like a cop or anything, but like, are you Garrison Davis? I'm not gonna be. I promise to be normal about it, but I just like want to check. And I guess I did it right.
Seems like
Christ
you got
alive.
yourself a buddy.
I've also seen them on their Twitter, like posting like grinder screenshots of people being like, "Oh my god, I listened to It Can Happen Here every week," and they're like, "Oh my god." Because I just sort of figured that it would be better to acknowledge that I already knew who they were than to just like sort of randomly know trivia about them.
Yeah, right. It's
Absolutely,
a
absolutely, I think that's the right call.
yeah, that's a needle to thread, and it sounds like you ended up with the right impulse and also executing on it correctly. Just in the name of like, this is full disclosure, rather than coming to you as a stan.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, I was doing my best to be like, "Hi," not to be a fucking weirdo, but
Yeah,
I
like
think I'm familiar
respectfully,
with your work.
yeah, respectfully, that's on you for having work that's findable. Anyways, hi. Yeah, it's for those reasons that
Hi
I'm
Garrison,
pretty.
nice to meet you. This is your fault.
Yeah, actually.
Girl,
It's for those reasons that I'm pretty
How?
protective of my government name and certain things about me on here now. It's like, I exist on LinkedIn. Between like the cum jokes that I make on my own time and also my very not good for a normal job politics,
Truly.
these
truly.
Twix can't meet.
Yeah. I'm very, very protective about my last name for that reason because my combination of first and last name is shared with nobody in the United States and maybe even on Earth. So,
Like,
yeah.
it'd be so fun if my name was like an Emily or a Hannah. We'd be drowning in those. No biggie. Not the case.
Also, good night, Potato King.
Good night. Bye-bye. Jesus fucking Christ. There are so many, but fortunately, wait, hang on, let me just keep shooting. Oh my god, I'm under fucking attack. The light of a lock, you will never stop finding me. Oh, good lord.
3 guns.
3! They call me.
What do they call you,
Fuck.
babe?
I was gonna say they call me Johnny 3 Guns on account of my 3 guns.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
get
it'd be
there.
like a real. I just had a thought. You know, it'd be like a really fucking great, like, item. You know
What
what
would be a
cod
fucking
piece
great
is?
Huh?
You know what cod piece is, right?
Yeah, I know what a
Yes.
cod piece is.
A cod piece
Yeah.
that is just like a hand.
Oh.
Ooh, yum. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think Beyonce had a bra of hands once for either a music video or a live performance.
That was also in that was in Sorry to Bother You also.
Oh, let's go! Wait, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
Oh my god. It's been too
Yeah.
long since I've seen that movie.
Yeah. Oh, fun. I was actually in Oakland when they were shooting that once.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
like,
Did you
yeah,
get in as like extra work or?
No,
Or you just in
I
the
was
way?
I was walking by like the apartment block where they filmed like they were filming like the scenes in like his nice house.
Oh, wow.
And like I was just like walking by, I was like, oh, there's like a whole ass film crew here, and there's a trailer that says, is that Lakeith? Who the fuck is that?
Keith Stanfield or Stanfeld?
Stanfield, yeah. I mean, I obviously I know now. Fucking everyone in America knows who Lakeith Stanfield is now, and at the time, not many people did. He hadn't really like broken out
absolutely.
yet. Because he had Get Out. Was he in Atlanta yet?
Dunno. Not an Atlanta stan. Should be though.
Yeah. But like yeah, like he was like wasn't really a household name yet. And yeah, now he's like kept pretty famous.
Yeah, like me and my roommate, we got jump scared when he just showed up in Knives Out, and I was like,
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, hi.
movie of man in it.
Like they really put every actor in those movies. It's great. And I gotta say that movie kind of underutilized him. Gotta say.
I think that's fair.
Could have been more. Could have been more.
It was nice to see him straight manning, but if you're gonna have Lakeith, maybe juice him a bit.
Yeah, well, okay, I like him when he's a little unhinged. I like him when he's panicking.
He is a man who panics well.
Jesus
He gets that look in his
fucking
eyes.
Christ, I can't see anything. What is happening? What
Looks
is
like
going
Kid Pix
on?
is glitching in your computer right now.
That's how it feels to chew 5 gum.
This is how it gums to chew 5 feels.
4.
If you gummy, you nummy.
If you dookie, you dookie. Okay, so
Gum is how it 5 to chew 5 feels.
Have 4 guns now.
it's on a timer.
This is how it feels to shoot 4 gun.
I went to school with a kid, or a couple of kids who their home was used to shoot one of the Christmas episodes of Grimm, because Grimm was one of the shows that they shot in Portland that I think was not good and nobody watched it.
Oh no, I don't remember that show being good at all.
Yeah, no, I've not heard it. I've heard it being one of the most like
It's
explicitly like cop type supernatural cop shows where he just has like magic visions that means like magic vision that means he can just see when people are evil. Like he can just see when some people are just like inherently evil.
Good.
Yeah.
No notes.
Good way of doing things.
Somehow, when you said good, it sounded exactly like the fucking sound alert.
I did panic a little bit.
You're shitting me. I wasn't even trying. I'm so sorry.
Bitsy, I believe it was on your recommendation that I downloaded this Farmish app.
Oh, is it working? Because I haven't opened it once.
I am getting notifications for it. A lot of them I open it and it's like eggs that was updated 9 months ago. I just got an alert for sheep skulls.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh,
Which
are
I
you again?
would be interested in. You know, I could always use some more sheep skulls.
If it seems like it's an issue of just like the users populating the platform just aren't usering it enough, then that is a shame. Because it really does sound wonderful. I'd love nothing more than to source some eggs. They might be priced better.
I think
And
a little bit is that it's like a lot of the listings are in towns that are, you know, like 10 miles outside of where I live. So they're like accessible, but I'd have to like get a friend who has a car to take me out there. And like, it'd have to be like a little bit of an afternoon. Like, it's like they're like just far enough to make it like too much of a pain in the ass for $5 eggs.
no egg people near enough to you to make it worth.
I went to the Walgreens today and the eggs were almost $8. I about
Christ alive.
Oh, I feel like they've definitely already passed that over here for dozens.
They're more expensive. They're cheaper than that at the co-op.
Yo, I got a Trader Joe's down the street from my house. Sorry to like flex on all of you guys. Eggs are $3.69.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I know it rocks. They do limit only 3 cartons per household though.
That's so many.
But like, yeah, it's like hell yeah, dude.
Because I buy in 18s, that would set me up just doing 2 of them. Are you shitting my dude? You don't.
I'll make some eggs.
I don't eat eggs, so I don't
Damn, give me
care.
yours.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Oh god, no,
Everyone
no.
else in my house does, though.
I counted it as treating myself when I got like an 18 count from the grocery a week ago. I've been lavishing in each one. You don't overcook a yolk when you paid like $12 for these things.
I was so mad. I tried to make an egg sandwich today. A, overcooked my second to last egg. B, the sandwich was bad.
What else made it bad? Because you told us that you mentioned this in XYZ food thing.
There was some flavor problem. I think part of it was I burnt the bread on one side because I don't have a toaster.
More
oven,
guns! Yeah, dude!
Oh, I like this. I like this so much.
Yeah, baby! Oh, bestie, let's rock!
This is impossible to parse visually.
Jesus fucking Christ! I can't hear anything. Oh, I died.
Oh. Tell me about your egg fail.
So like, part of it was I think I burned one of the pieces of bread pretty profoundly trying to melt the cheese, which I think was part of my problem. But there was some flavor situation going on that was really not making me happy, which is so fucked up because like flavors and egg sandwiches are like my top skills. Like those are things I'm really good at. Like speaking of my pulls, like egg sandwiches are up there. I have this stone recipe that's like 3 for 3 on like leading directly to gay sex.
Oh.
Ooh, yum.
So yeah, like I'm mad about it. I'm like looking at the remains of it across the room because I haven't thrown it out yet because I'm in a lot of pain and don't want to set it up. And I'm really resentful because it seemed like it was going to be really good and then it was not.
Aw, I'm so
Every
sorry.
enemy in the area is a bad idea. There we go. This seems like it's working. This seems like it's working.
I cannot tell what's going on for the life of me. This is wild.
They don't want you to be able to.
Yeah, like one of the saving graces of ultrakill is that at least the gun doesn't cover much of the screen.
Yeah, that's
When
fair.
you have more guns, not quite.
No, it's not even very user friendly, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. This rules. God Almighty, every game should be like this. What is stopping every piece of media from having this?
Cowardice. Transphobia.
True, definitely the latter. It's because I hate my little tranny ass.
Great up.
That's our one slur per stream, folks. We did it.
Hooray!
Yay!
So, do we get one each, or do we have to like
No,
share?
it was one per stream.
Just the one.
I'm pretty sure I already said one earlier.
Oops.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I don't remember though. It might
It's
have
one
been
per marginalized
some
group.
other
We still got a
time.
couple more
Yeah,
to
yeah. Based on what I've let Spitz get away with, also.
Teehee. Sorry, kids.
I'm not. Oh,
yeah,
interesting. They don't do that this time. Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah. On the like recurring subject of farms, I have a question I ask people sometimes that I think is like funny. What is your favorite grain?
Oh.
Rice.
Like if you could only have one grain.
Rice.
Do you mean a grain
Rice
that
is
I
up
eat
there.
in its raw, like in its plain form?
No, like at all. Like if you had to pick a grain to be the best grain, what would
Rice.
it be?
Mine's corn, specifically because of grits.
Corn is also
Strong
up there.
strong pick. I'm not giving up rice though. Like, get that shit out of here. Nothing else.
We got rice stands in chat.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd
The ultimate
probably
staple.
go with the boring option and choose wheat because I feel like it has high versatility.
Be nice.
See, like I don't think that's true. I think it just makes bread and bread-like things.
Okay, but you can eat wheat beets.
But here's the thing about the nice thing about rice though is that like communities that grow rice like around the world like pretty much require like an entire family's work like pretty much needs like a lot of labor to make that shit. So like you have an entire community and family that is entirely dedicated to growing rice. However, because of the yields that it provides, you always end up with a surplus. So there is, if you are a community a community or an environment or economy that is based around rice, you never have to worry about food ever.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
why
can
the
just-
commune in Magnus Archives were making rice wine.
Yeah, yeah. Like you can literally just you only have to export.
Possibly one of the deepest pools I've ever made.
Yeah, really, that really was. That was a good one.
The single mention of rice wine in the Magnus Archives.
Extremely on point, very specific, and super timely. You have that ready.
Yeah.
You had it hotkeyed.
No, I was.
You just had grains on the brains.
I wasn't even like expecting that. I just pulled that out of my ass.
Because he had
Let's
grains
go.
on the brains.
That's so sexy of you.
And grass in your
elbow
ass.
deep into my intestines and pulled it out.
Wait, what the fuck? Hang on a second.
Personally,
so it's like, oh,
I'm
Sorry,
very
yeah.
enthusiastic about oats.
Ooh.
Oats
oh,
is good.
okay.
Oats is good.
I think in Scotland we do oats more than other places because we make lots of shit out of oats.
Oh.
I boop on my post.
It-
Ah!
What are you doing with oats rather than just straight oatmeal?
Well, black pudding is made of oats,
Oh.
Interesting.
as is white pudding, and haggis contains a lot of oats too, just
It
to like
does.
thicken it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oats are used in the making of whiskey.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that's true.
We have oat desserts as well, but they tend to be flavored with other shit. However, sweet oats are still viable. Well, you can make like oatmeal, like porridge oats.
Yeah. That's probably the top of the line for like the average American brain. I think the only other thing that I'm doing with oats, if it's not oatmeal in the morning, and usually it is a thing that's being sweetened with sugars, fruits, and
Oh, yeah,
texturized with like hard shit.
You know, like kilts.
The clothing?
Yeah, like kilts.
Are they made of oats?
No, they're made of wool generally. You know the like bag at the front of them?
Oh, that's for eating
Stop.
oats? Is that is that like a little oat pouch? Is that for you have a little snack?
I will
There's like little
elaborate.
reindeer?
Like,
Like a little,
okay,
like a little horse feed bag?
First of all, that the bag is called a sporon.
Uh-huh.
For your
and
oats.
It is literally just a pocket, and it can be used to contain many things, like your phone, money, another knife to go with the knife on your belt and the knife in your sock, and also
the one in your
yes,
hands.
you could just keep oats in it.
Woo woo!
You could
like,
do that. Do people do
People
that?
It is basically what it's for.
It's exceedingly common. Incredible. I love that. No notes.
I've always known that the Scots have it figured out, but like, yeah.
No, incredibly base. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, this room is very mean.
I'm familiar with them as like a grain to be as a filler, so they feature in my mother's meatloaf.
King Tut's nuclear reactor hasn't really been kind to me.
It's very green in here.
It is. It's giving sickness.
I didn't know this game had that color in it, to be fair. Like, I got introduced in the big tummy, in the big gluttony area, so like, this is a very red game. Also, all the blood. Very red game by default. Didn't know it
Very
could do
red
green.
game. Yeah, it's really weird when it does. Whoa! You see how Rocket just curved around? That was cool. Let me shoot up one of these. Explode. Fucking! The funny rock. Get that shit out of here. I do not want to see him. I do not like the funny rock. Okay. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Better fall and die. Better fall and die. Oh, I'm good. Never mind. I'm falling and dying. Hey, so is he. This music does go off, though. I do love this.
Yeah, this is definitely a departure from what we started the night with. All the cores breaking everywhere.
Yeah, I think probably my favorite song in the whole game is the one on the boat. That one rules.
Ooh.
The one that isn't the Cyber Grind theme, which I'm going to be doing after the upcoming boss fight. I'm just going to go back there, back to my home, my natural habitat. Here we go. Which, by the way, chat, if you guys are subscribed to the Discord, I've been posting evil images. I'm sorry I haven't played this game in a little while, so I haven't had a chance to like re-upload them. I will do that soon. Don't worry. You'll get more of your silly little JPEGs to read, torture my eyeballs with.
They put
Oh
her
yeah.
there.
I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about for a sec.
Yeah, no, if you remember, that's what that channel is for. It is for this game.
Has anyone ever like used
Yes.
the picture of Gygus from Earthbound as one of those?
I have no idea who that is, so I'm gonna say
Oh,
no.
you've never seen that? It's like the background that just looks like endless screaming red faces.
Oh,
Hyper anguish. Very bad.
Very icky.
Raw beef.
It actually goes super goddamn hard. I'm never not gonna be an Earthbound girly, and occasionally it just like comes over me. You've activated the sleeper cell agent like phrase caveat.
The challenge for this is reaching the boss room in 18 seconds, which feels a little silly. Feels a little goofy. Anyway, here's the boss. It's V2 again.
Oh. Oh, hey, this is the opposite of Claire de Lune.
Claire de Soleil, yeah.
Huh, cute. Ah, we're green again. God damn it. Oh.
Also, his
Doing
theme
these
fucking
coins.
goes off in this one.
Jesus.
You know, that bass line is an all-timer.
It's so good. It's the best fucking intro to a goddamn song.
Oh yeah, the cores are breaking.
I need
Jesus.
to, we need to get whoever wrote the music for this to put their tabs up online.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, Hikita.
Yeah. I fucking forgot what they were called.
Oh my god. So the
So,
idea is
the
that this
thing-
is a robot just like you, right? So they have
Yeah,
your moveset.
he has your moveset. And in this one, he can shoot your coins back at you. So that one's pretty evil. Like if you're not fast enough, it'll just straight up launch him back at your ass.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Fortunately, I have the auto aim and the grapple and the rocket launcher this time.
Yeah, Mojave armed with auto aim, probably a force to be reckoned with.
Like the fact that I got to this entire game because auto aim is recommended.
How'd you
I forget
oopsie that? You just too
I don't
proud?
know. Like it might have been with I forget why I didn't do it. Like maybe Jamie was there and like they talked me out of it or something. I forget why.
Do you play Red Dead with the snap aim?
I think so. I haven't turned it off
Yeah.
because that snap aim is
so
really
much more
that snap
fun.
aim is really good.
Yeah, it's automatically disabled on online if you're using a mouse,
Whack. That's fucked
which I
up.
think is just
That's
stupid.
so evil.
I would assume
Yeah,
that's
see,
just
look
the
at that
spirit
shit.
of online
Yeah,
comms.
the coin turn. Oh, but you can also shoot his coins back at him.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Get coined, asswipe.
The funny thing about Red Dead Online is like you can use the snap aim on other players.
It's very funny.
I have several times just like 2-frame headshot my friends.
Incredible. I will say one of the things that is hard about coin shots with auto aim is that I keep target walking to 2v2. However, I did totally get that coin shot. That was awesome. That was great.
You might want to
so
tighten up
badass.
the radius on that.
Yeah. So
Is
let's
that
see.
is that the option?
Yeah. Let's see. So
Yeah.
it would be controls. No. General. Would it be general?
Is it assist?
Oh yeah. It would be. So let's turn that down to 15.
Just gamer
Enemy
girl things.
silhouettes.
My god, you can turn the game speed down?
Huh.
Where? Hello? Interesting.
Huh.
Boss fight difficulty
fight
override? Huh, interesting.
Infinite stams.
Those
That's
aren't-
actually
those
super
aren't-
cool.
Those aren't cheats. That's really neat.
Yeah, because like one of the things posited for like making Dark Souls games easier is just to slow them down a bit. Just give a little bit more tolerance in the like timing of stuff.
And like, I think there's some like argument for not having that in Dark Souls, but I don't see the need to. I don't see why not for this.
This is the
Yep,
first time
that's-
I've had the game turned up high enough that I could hear the bass line you guys have been referencing this whole time. Jesus Christ. I want a cigarette.
It rules. I want to eat that.
I want to beat that bass
I'm a
line.
little bit sad that my brain can't quite, like, in my head, like, is not going to be able to manage hearing the whole
Oh, got him!
No, it's better if you don't, because the bass is great, but all the other sounds are knives.
There's
Surely-
so
surely
much.
this would not be the
Jesus
last time
Christ.
that you play ultrakill.
Oh, hey, phase 2. Get back here, you little hoe.
Jeez. Oh. Having a race now?
Here,
Are
the
you
pyramids,
sliding
my
down the
favorite
side of the
slide.
pyramid?
Yeah, it's so
Wow.
fucking great. No one's doing it like this.
Wait. The game has cheats if you input the fucking Konami code.
Yeah, and you can do access them in sandbox also. And yeah, that's the shit that fucked up my P rank run last time.
If I ever make a video game that's like a little video game and not like a huge one, I'm gonna have it so that you can input the Konami code and it uninstalls the game.
That's pretty evil. That's pretty yummy.
I think it's cute. You should do it. More and a lot. The worst people in the GameStop love referencing the Konami code and then acting like it's arcane knowledge.
Yeah, no, shut up. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's not fucking 2001 anymore.
Yeah, man. We all have Google now. Also, it's on every t-shirt in the GameStop now. Come now.
Get the fuck out of here.
GameStop, we have a kind of equivalent in the UK. Do you want to know what it's called?
I
Is
would
that
love
the
to.
Babbages?
Game.
What?
Game?
Game.
Game? Gay? Gay?
Yay.
If you game, then you game.
If you
There are
hard,
so
then
many
you hard.
There are so many fucking Funko Pops in a game.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Alright, time
G-A-I-N?
for some Cybercrime, but I haven't said to you last. What in the Christ is this?
What JPEGs have you inflicted? Ah!
Good lord.
Your response was so good. Okay, let's see. Let's change my skybox a little bit. Here we go. Let's just make the big one. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're back, guys.
No.
Yippee.
Bigfoot ist das bitter.
I put Herman the Sturgeon in evil images, by the way.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Aren't you fond of him? What makes him evil?
I'm very fond of him, but the images of him staring at you directly head on.
Maybe I just don't think you're equipped for the love and gentleness in a sturgeon's stare. I would understand him. Let me in the tank with Herman.
It was affectionate. I like looking at Herman and I like his little deal. But I
Oh
also
yeah.
think
Like,
I
just
fucking
looked at
love this song so much.
I looked at the last image I have saved on my phone, and it's the fucking Arab Viagra that CT posted on their Tumblr.
The what?
Yeah, it's just a picture of like a thing that looks like a pack of cigarettes. It's green and lavishly decorated. It's labeled Arab Viagra, and there's a picture of Osama bin Laden on it.
Fucking what? Hello?
Huh.
At least I think it's Osama bin Laden. Looks a hell of a lot like him.
Could be, I don't know. Could be one of those Osama bin Laden lookalikes, like in a Arrested Development with the Saddam Hussein lookalikes.
Just like Elvis impersonators or lesbians who did Justin Bieber shows.
This is how this game is meant to be played. This is
Christ.
it. The best fucking thing ever made. Uh-oh.
I think I'm having visions of what this place could be. You could really just slap some JPEGs on here to texture this place in modeled after any given like your favorite Silent Hill boss chamber. We could make it Abstract Daddy or like the Flesh Bed or whatever. That'd be cool. The way that the platforms are moving are giving me like the piston things in the Abstract Daddy
The
room.
thing is that I know what an Abstract Daddy is, and I still did a double take.
Where the fuck is the last enemy? Where is she? Oh,
Oh
There's
yeah,
a single horny
this
MILF in your area.
face.
You have to find her.
this face that they managed to capture.
what's she?
He's
What's
jamming.
she doing?
You tilted the cartridge.
Let me just I mean, 1 second, please.
Babe.
Oh damn it! I missed all of them. I missed every shot. Let me just
Is it also tracking to face you while it does that?
Yeah, he is.
Absolutely incredible face
Aw,
we
damn.
captured from a DDT show.
That's the only way you're allowed to dance to
killed.
breakcore.
He just doesn't do whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
Everyone do the filth.
It's the new skanking. Have you not heard?
Yeah, that's why it's called filth. I wanted that to last forever. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had to end this moment. No.
Gosh.
Loud as hell.
I'm vibing so hard though. This is the best. I have missiles. Oh right, he's immune to this. Ah, oh Jesus! Hello.
Oh?
Hello. What's up, bitches? Oh no. The women have found me. The hot signals have closed up my location.
Wait. Okay, GIFs probably don't work, but
No,
that's in there
no.
anyway.
Shame.
Do they work as flat images?
Yeah, it's all flat images.
Yeah, but will it turn a GIF into a flat image?
Sure.
Holy shit.
So I guess it would just pick, it would either, the question is, does it pick one frame of the GIF to represent it, or does it smash all the frames together?
I think it just picks one. Although if I try to save a GIF, it simply will not work. It will not work. Where? Oh, explode! Teehee! With 11. So my previous personal best was 16, wave 16.
Ooh.
Then I got to wave 25. Let's see if I can get 16 on Vicious.
Picture of
Hell
me
yeah.
threatening Sigmund Freud that I'm not gonna add.
For what
Pretty good.
reasons?
Pretty
Get
cool.
his ass.
Because I don't want to put a picture of me in the images chat,
Fair
Oh,
and
is it
valid.
you
even though I am evil.
Is it you personally? Is it you caveat threatening Sigmund Freud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want that in the game.
Right.
Wouldn't want that blasted on stream.
I could put in a picture of a really good doner kebab I had,
Okay.
or a really bad Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate I had that wasn't hot because it was a cold chocolate.
Hey, that's some shit. Should've ordered it hot, idiot.
Is that not just chocolate milk?
Yeah, but I think it's made differently. I think they really just, like, made a hot chocolate with cold water.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Okay, it wasn't great.
Yeah, sounds a little rough. Plus it's Dunkin', so we're already on a foot.
Yeah, honestly, fuck Duncan. The fact that when I have visited my grandmother in Florida, my options are Dunkin' or Starbucks, I think I need to never go back to Florida.
Well, it's Florida. How robust did you think the local coffee scene would be?
I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it's just really profoundly
Yeah,
disappointing.
get that shit out of here, Oregon dweller. You're so fucking spoiled.
I'm sorry.
Like, get out of here.
Here's the thing, though. The problem is, to get good coffee in the town that I live in, I do need to spend $9.
venom in your voice upon saying the phrase Oregon dweller.
Also, fuck out of
I
here.
don't
I've had just
live
like
there anymore.
I've had a regular ass like drive stand coffee in Oregon, and it is fucking incredible compared to like literally good coffee here. Like, get that shit out of here. Die, motherfucker. Good good coffee. You make me sick.
My favorite cafe in the town I live in now. Hey, all the baristas are really hot and also gay, obviously. But like, yeah, no, it's like $8 or $9 if I buy a coffee.
I mean, you should just pivot to boba then. If you're spending that much for a little drinky drink when you're out and about, pivot to boba if you haven't already. Just like replace one with the other.
Pivot to boba sounds
I'm not
like a really bad Scorsese film.
What fucking Scorsese movies have you seen?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Shut up! When it died.
Dead joke, brought from the dead, resurrected. It came back, but it came back wrong.
Yeah, Spitz and Gotcha up. Pivot to Boba is not a fucking Scorsese movie though. That's a goddamn Coen movie.
Here's the thing, boba and coffee, even like fancy coffee, serve different purposes, and I'm not a huge boba person anyway.
So
I
the
like
thing
it,
is,
I'm not.
You're not a huge boba.
Not a huge booba.
Nope.
I don't like booba. Blub blub.
Sip sip. Choo choo. So I think.
Oh man, I was having such a good run.
To that fact.
How far did we get? How many waves was that? Or
Let's see.
nouns?
17. Not.
Didn't you just say
ideal.
your best was 16?
Hey, oh my god, none of my friends play on violence, so I'm the best.
Hooray!
Woohoo!
God's bestest little violin.
So
my thing with boba.
Can't compete if there's no one else playing.
Fucking Luigi wins by doing nothing.
Let's see, what's my next one be?
So my thing with boba is if you don't fucks with the tapioca pearls themselves, you can still enjoy the establishment and the drinks it has to offer, and just not get the additions or get different additions or again zero additions.
Again,
because like where else are you getting wintermelon milk tea or this thing or that thing?
I don't dislike them. It's just like not something I tend to go out of my way for, or I will occasionally. There'll be times when I'll be like,
sorry, just Birdie Super Saiyan. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta fuck out of here real fast. I gotta set this to waves. Checkpoint to 5, please.
But yeah, like in general, I want a silly little coffee drink more often than I want a silly little boba drink. I once had a friend from the Midwest literally Venmo me $10 because I was like, yeah, my boba was $10, and he was like, that's fucked up. No one should have to pay that. And I was like, you're from Minneapolis.
Is the boba scene like super rich there?
I have no idea. I just think the drinks tend not to be $10 in the Midwest.
Probably most things aren't $10 in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
A lot of people saying this.
Yeah, retweet, boys.
Christ alive, I'm under attack. Never mind.
Yeah, like my favorite cafe in town. They've got a breakfast sandwich that's $12. And the worst thing about it is that it's worth it.
I hate that. I do hate this. We don't live in like a real place.
Like at least if they're gonna charge $12 for a breakfast sandwich, the least they could do is make it bad.
Yeah, so then you have like something to bitch about. But unfortunately,
and also then it's not tempting to buy it again.
Aha! Fair.
I'm not tempted to spend $12 on a breakfast sandwich.
For a minute there, I forgot about how like good food could be, and I was just like, God, sometimes things are great to bitch about. Better be worth it.
Be killed.
This is a great image. This is a great image for Cybergrind. Actually, is Lemmy waking up.
Oh yeah, that's really good. That's a really good skybox. Yeah.
I can't send it because it considers it to be explicit content on Discord.
What the fuck is up with Discord's explicit content filter?
Literally, I've sent pictures of me like holding bottles of water and has considered it to be explicit.
For what it's worth, he does look a little bit scrotal in the face in that JPEG.
He does look a little. He just got nutsack face.
He's also cock and balls naked. but you just can't see.
Well,
the rest
Discord
of
doesn't
it.
know that.
Yeah, right? He could be wearing like a tube top. Discord doesn't
Yeah.
know.
What if it did though?
Oh.
Remember
God,
that
so
I'm
many
Rod
Discord,
Stewart.
stop.
It's just like one person in.
What
in
if
Discord
what if
moderation,
Discord
like,
knew that
I know
your,
that
your
image.
dick was out, even if you didn't show it in the image? Would that be fucked up or what? Hi,
There's just
I'm
like
Rod Stewart.
I probably would have been banned from Cocom a long time ago.
Hey. Awooga.
Yeah, there's like the one guy in the Discord content moderation office who's like, we'll see that as like, I know that fucking image. No, you don't.
Not today, buddy. I know that
No
you
fun
got.
for you.
I know that your pussy is exposed in that image.
I can smell it from here. Look at the aura radiating off of you. Puss out. Image banned. The ionic energy is just too
Ooh,
strong for our
100%.
shitty little application.
Which is honestly
God,
sort of funny because I was fully in the bath on Cocom last night. My whole
That's
entire
why you
body
sounded
hurt,
like that.
and I couldn't take it anymore.
I'm proud of you for not dropping your phone. That's my
Oh
big
no,
fear.
I put my laptop on a little box.
I hate that you said that out loud. I think you should have lied and said, I didn't drop my phone, and it was great, and I was holding
Yeah,
my
you
phone.
could
My laptop
have
wasn't
gotten
there.
away with that.
I gave you the chance to lie and be a better, like, electronics handler.
No, I'm bad at this. We've established. You've
Okay,
heard
I'm
of
glad
the
that you
laptop
changed
life.
the word to be at rather than bad with. I think one of those implicates a lot more agency than the other, and you took the one that has the agency. As long as we're aware.
Look,
Kisses your
you've
little
heard-
forehead.
Have I informed you of what happened to my last computer and also technically this one?
Yes. And it
Yeah.
hurt me and scared me, and I don't feel safe.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, shit.
frankly, the laptop on a little box was the least of your concerns on that one.
Laptops is an animal. You're hurting him.
Feed him.
Please.
Feed him microplastics.
Give him desktop wallpapers of animated stripping women. Look, he's so lonely. Come on, man.
I've been
You
running
know you
through
want the
a lot of
blingy
videos
kitty
now.
cat cursor.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh,
I was like the last guy I
That-
needed, and he has killed me.
Oh,
That fucking reminded me of, well, Cocom last night, and I was just like grinding my teeth waiting for a chance to talk about how unwise I get around the fly woman that like doesn't know that you're trying to kill her.
Oof, the what?
You know what? Wait.
Owen Village.
Yeah, and Resident Evil. You thought I meant in real life?
I forgot about that. I don't think of them as fly women.
They're
Anyway.
made of flies.
They are. Elephant's foot. Rhodesian fuel reserve explosion.
You just have these images on your computer.
You don't. This is like probably the unfortunately this is like the only like image on Google of like the Rhodesian strategic fuel reserve explosion it makes it clear that it is the Rhodesian strategic fuel reserve explosion, but like the image quality is awful. Problems that lots of people have, many such cases.
yeah. I'm always saying this.
Oh, I love getting the tech to work. Yummy, so delicious.
I'm having a lot of fun messing around with the new phone, and I'm doing the very wears ugly glasses and ill-fitting polo shirts thing, which is going through all the new settings and checking like developer mode. It's like, how can I optimize this? I want to slow down on that animation. And what can I do to make XYZ process stop running? Don't you dare fucking notify me. It's times like this where it's like, God, I was made to wear khakis and be really obnoxious about electronics. Going
Sure.
through it in a personal settings menu is a gendered activity. I'm
Really
doing
is.
it.
If I had to work in IT, I would bite down on one of the computers
Oh, absolutely.
and
You
hope
think I
that it
haven't?
killed me.
Specifically working like tech support, like frontline defense and quick diagnostics, and then pushing things back to the actual techs when something's like super wrong, more than 15 minutes worth of fix, you will see some things. So it becomes very commonplace to see wet computers, and it's the same line every time, a la, I don't know how much money is on this gift card.
Oh god, yeah.
We have, I was just like walking around campus and my water bottle exploded. Same cadence every time the word exploded. Like, I have no idea how this happened. That's fine, and it becomes blase really quickly. Occasionally you do get people who come in and they're wielding their machines that have been the victim of a domestic violence. Or like a roommate dispute. A woman, she had the best fucking comedic timing you've ever seen in your life. She had her backpack, she's like, yeah, I'm here with my computer. My roommate kind of like messed it up and I'm trying to wonder if it's like salvageable. You guys tell me, I feel like it's too far gone. Us being completely optimistic service individuals who are like, well, let us go ahead and take a look at it. She pulls it out and sets it on our desk. It is a MacBook Pro that is in 2 pieces. The screen and the keyboard.
Fucking Christ.
And she pulled it out in the shape of a normal, well put together MacBook. And then like opened it as one would a computer. And then it's sitting opening, you know, like a book. They were separated.
As if she was just then like ripping it apart for the first time. That's, oh my god, that's really good.
So bad.
What's better
But
than
God
this?
bless her. She understood the panache for the moment. She had her moment. She took it.
Oh my god.
We were just along for the ride.
I still have the computer that I drowned in soup 2 years ago.
What soup was it? Can you still taste it?
Excuse me?
Oh, have you not heard this story, Caveat?
Excuse the fuck out of me?
We're
Yeah,
doing
so-
it.
Wait, the Shadow Wolves, which I
So my-
still fucking have.
My last
Wait, was that Lilith's bun persona? Bun whatever?
No, that was Way of the Shadow Wolves by Steven Seagal.
Oh god.
Well, we don't have time to unpack all of that.
Also, was that... What's his face eating his son, but in like a corporate fuck off style?
Yeah,
Finger.
I told you. I told you that shit gets nasty.
It do quickly.
Walter.
Yeah, Caveat, a couple of years ago I accidentally knocked a bowl of soup over directly into the keyboard of my laptop of 5 years that I'd never backed up.
What kind of soup?
And that's what I want to know.
Is that
Like
important?
ramen.
Very.
As I recall,
ramen.
it was one of the fancy Korean instant ramens.
Ooh.
That's good.
Probably pretty salvageable if it's just ramen. If it was like tomato soup, I would have said no.
Because the sugar's right.
The screen immediately went black. It was
Not
an
good.
entire bowl of soup.
Oh, it was all of the ramen.
Yeah.
It was
Did you suck
hungry.
it out of the keyboard?
I don't think there were any noodles involved, but yeah, it was a lot of soup in the keyboard.
You're avoiding the question, did you suck it out of the keyboard?
No, I flipped it upside down over a towel.
Fucked up,
Well,
Jack.
you didn't want the soup that much.
Damn.
No.
Couldn't have been that fancy.
The thing is, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, probably because there was computer in it at that point.
But yeah, and then a couple of years, last fall, like fall of 2022, 2021, whatever.
Shindig.
I was cooking,
Nani?
accidentally knocked a jar of sauce out of the cabinet, and it shattered the display on this computer, so I had to get that replaced also.
There's like a thing. I think this happened because I put it in a hiking backpack and like went to the airport with it.
Let's do.
There's like
Oh,
a
you know
weird
what?
spot on my current laptop screen that's like. It looks like bloom effect. It looks like a lens flare.
Oh.
Hey,
This is
chat,
a bikin, right? No,
He's busting
pumpkin.
it down.
chat. I do want to remind you guys of this wonderful art that Tara once did.
No, Jacko. Jacko's this one's name.
Yeah. This is Jacko pose. Yeah,
Jacko
this is the
Guilty Gear.
This is the Jacko pussy out pose.
I
The only
took me a
reason-
couple.
The only reason I can't do that is because my legs are too short.
We can get you longer legs.
I'm pretty lanky. If I do my stretches and keep doing my squats, I can probably do that.
You promise?
I could try. New
Woo!
goal. New fitness goals.
Yippee!
Do the
Like,
Jack
is-
Pussy out pose.
It's not that my legs are like short, it's just that those legs are huge.
Fair. The other image here is Cody assigning me persona boobs huge.
Oh.
I haven't heard Spitz, I haven't heard you try to guess my persona.
Your first. Oh! Is this something that you've posted about before, or do you keep it under lock and key?
Oh, I keep it under lock and key, but I like try to open it up for people to try and guess.
Okay, cool. Shot in the dark. I'm thinking. I feel like you're not annoying enough to have a member of the mucilid family be your persona.
What animal is that? Brain?
So that's weasels. What are those little noodle ass cats that people have? Those
Ferrets.
bits? Ferrets.
Talk about that last stream, yeah.
Vermins, that kind of thing.
Yeah, marmots, stoats, whatever they're called.
Okay, that's that ain't me. You think that ain't me?
No, definitely not. I think it's a little too played out to do like a garbage animal vermin like a possum. I feel like we definitely have to tie in your dumb cowboy bullshit, but it wouldn't be a persona if it was a horse. That would be a fan pony or whatever they're called.
Yeah, no different shit.
Oh, do deserts have groundhogs? I don't think they do.
Can I? May I?
You know what? Groundhogs. I'm calling it in.
Yeah.
Groundhog persona.
Okay. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. What about you, Jack?
Oh, never mind. Beaver.
Oh, beep.
I was gonna make a guess at maybe some kind of coyote.
Damn it.
Okay. The thing is, there's a lot of coyote sonas out there, and also Leica's right there.
True.
Right, because it's played out because it's still a dog. You're still
just a
doing dog.
You're just doing wolves and dogs, motherfucker.
The hard thing about this is this is a spontaneous Mojave personality test, and it is also a do you know animals test.
Somehow the first ever she/her girl post is picking up notes suddenly.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go ahead,
I
content.
literally don't remember if I've given like a codified answer to that question.
So your own persona or my persona?
Yours. I just do not recall.
I see.
Oh shit, is it a jackalope?
Well, that's the one that this is. Yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
Yeah. I'm not gonna like give an answer if that's right or not, but I do gotta say I do love me some jackalopes. They are probably my favorite like folk animal cryptid thing.
Yeah, I just like
for
them.
the longest time I was convinced that they were just real, the way that like kids I knew talked about jackalopes.
Aw.
Yeah. I want
jackalope to be real. It's more fun that way.
I know. Oh yeah, I've never confirmed that statement, Nana. Let's see. Do I do dog?
Havoc
Do I
has put
do-
forth A, good guesses, and B, animals that just exist, and I'm super proud of him. Armadillo or pangolin, so like an armored creature.
Okay. Our grid for this time will be Henry Kissinger.
That's
This
what
should fill
Kissinger looks like?
this should fill me with enough rage to get through this.
Oh yeah, make it happen.
Not gonna lie, for some reason I thought he looked like the priest from The Simpsons.
Okay. Why? Why do you think he
I don't
looked like
know.
Reverend Lovejoy? What?
Not like exactly
Where
similar,
the fuck
but
did
like
he come from?
What?
Like you knew what Henry Kissinger looked like, and you think that the two look similar, or that was just your mental image of Henry.
I've seen pictures of this guy before. I didn't know it was Kissinger.
Ah.
Yeah, no. This here is our boy Heinz Alfred Kissinger,
Known
His name
sex
is
icon.
Heinz.
known sex icon Henry Kissinger.
And yes, his name is Heinz, or it was.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you would like dead name Henry Kissinger like that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Get out of
Jack.
here.
Jacqueline?
I'll see myself out. Also, it's short for Jackdaw.
Oh, that's all the more reason that I'm going to call you things that it's definitely not short for.
I know.
If your name is Mac, your name's Mackenzie.
Okay,
No, it's,
Jacko.
no, it's Macklemore.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah!
Shortening names is its own thing, but lengthening names incorrectly is also an art unto itself and extremely
It's like
fun to do.
It's like fucking Mac from It's Always Sunny. His name not being Mac, but Ronald McDonald.
Of course.
Yeah, do you not know about this? I did not know about this.
Oh no, I'm familiar with the bit. I love a good Always Sunny.
I will say it's very fun to me that like it says something fun up to me about the people that I hang out with. That since I started going by Jack, every other Jack that I've met has been a lesbian.
Dope.
Huh.
Very cool.
I think that seems like
How did that dude get all the nails? It was not my goal.
me walking into a hardware store.
By grabbing and picking up the nails?
Wow, we're shockingly quiet now, huh?
I'm specifically looking for some images to bully you with. Don't worry.
I know I'm like low on evil images right now.
Also, Taryn has specifically labeled you. We do think you are kind of a bunny girl, bunny boy, bunny X.
I know you guys do. I know that.
Chad, can I get a
Shut up.
sniff in? Can I get a sniff in Chad? If Mojave would just look so good if one of the hats was bunny ears, please and thank you.
All of you people are bullying me and hate me.
We need a little bits icon that's like a carrot. We need a carrot emote.
Let's get branding. Come on.
Put on
Make
the
this happen.
bunny ears.
I'd like to retroactively dedicate all of the sniffing that's been happening to that cause.
Absolutely,
I hate this.
absolutely.
I fucking hate this.
I bet your bathroom is just a little pile of like hay, isn't it?
This is getting weird. Themes. Let's get Henry Kissinger out of here, please.
Thank you for the sniffs.
Let's
Bunny
get
ears for the
let's get-
headphones.
let's get something more erotic, like Sniper TF2.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to like interrogate you in a fucking jail cell or something.
You gotta jail me first.
So I actually am a Sniper TF2 stan. Or rather, I mained him. I wasn't good, but I did main him.
Really? Yeah, it's hard to
Christmas
be good at
morning.
Sniper.
No, absolutely. So I decided I was good at him after landing 2 headshots once.
No, not enough.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
not
was
enough.
busy being stupid and arrogant. So like for the rest of the time I played TF2, I was like, I'm playing with people who I know, who have to tolerate me regardless of how well I do. This is a time waster. No glory here, only silly goofs. That
Yeah,
being said,
TF2.
out of all them, yeah, nothing serious is happening here if I can help it. Now, as far as TF2 men who can get it, medic.
You think so?
Oh, God, judiciously. I think specifically the red one, whichever one is like Austrian or something.
They're the same guy.
They are
Are
literally
they
the
both
same dude.
Okay, good. You can tell I didn't care that much about TF2.
They are two dudes who happen to have the exact same like background as each other.
Hooray! We did it.
Very
Okay,
easy.
it's just that everybody. It's just that I always make him red in like assets and shit in people's art. That's what it is.
Red is objectively the correct color for everyone but Spy.
Fair.
And Scout. Don't forget about Blue Scout's mom.
Who's gonna Is TF2 a fun game if you can't aim and have a little 3-dimensional awareness? Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. It's
Yeah,
a
no.
game of run around and do dumb things and not know what go on.
TF2 is one of those shooters where it's fun even if you're bad. Like, I very rarely have that experience with shooters. Usually, like this one, I am enjoying, like, you know, getting good at it and like learning it and all that. Halo, I tend to enjoy when I'm like, actually, when like it's not like incredibly frustrating to play. I like being good at like the legendary campaign and Reach. But TF2, no, I've never once been good at that game, but I've never had a bad time. When it was like fair and balanced and not filled with bots for one time. Because the bots do ruin it. They're kind of a stain on the game right now. Apparently there was like oh, never mind. I got confused. Like I was like, wait, there's like a TF2 update or something. I just remembered that from people in my chat at the start of the stream going, they removed Scout's pussy. I was like, oh no, this is just JV core messages. Got it.
That's a downgrade, not an update.
Truly.
The one time I logged on to play TF2 after having been someone who played Overwatch for the better part of like 2 years or whatever, I was like, oh, I should be playing medic and I can be helpful now. This is just Mercy. Okay, cool.
That's
exactly what I did.
Exact same character, yeah.
Yeah, everybody, it's like, I would switch back to one and I'm like, oh, I literally get it. This is just, we made TF2 hornier in the boobs direction.
When did you stop playing Overwatch? Like what did it?
What did it? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? I
Yeah.
think it was one of the many new character releases and subsequent drops where it refused to be a black woman, I think is what did
Yeah,
it.
that is extremely fair. I was like, it's pretty fucking wild that like Orisa and like a robot centaur made by a black girl is in this game. Like
Yeah.
they're doing everything in their fucking power not to do that.
Yeah, no. I'm pleased with when I really gave that shit up. I was tired of it, and by the time I had moved on to PS4, that was the only thing justifying maintaining my PS Plus membership, and I was like, you know what? This is going out of the window. I'm turning off auto-renew. Besides, by the time it's time, I'll be out of the country and the PS4 is not coming with me anyways. It's time to go ahead and, like, cut this limb off and cauterize
Yeah.
and move on. Because this shit is
There we
only
go.
getting worse.
That
Totally.
like cowboy.
Oh, and they kept making May not, like, fat.
Yeah, they kept making
Alright,
May not
yeah.
like chumby. But what I really love is how they like Activision Blizzard is all like, yeah, we have like this great like track for like making like diverse characters and not making like we don't want to trap ourselves in making stereotypes. There are 3 Japanese characters in Overwatch 2. All 3 of them are ninjas. They're all ninjas. It's like
You guys, I swear to God.
yeah, I stopped playing Overwatch for like practical reasons. I was playing it a lot in my years in community college, and then when I went to actual school, I didn't take my Xbox with me. And then when I came back to it, I was just like, I'm not interested in this anymore.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
my time away from it did not make me miss it. It did not make me crave it. The closest I ever got was one of the few free PS Plus free play weekends that like PlayStation or Sony put out that I went ahead and took advantage of, knowing full well I wasn't going to invest. I think it also might have coincided with when they were doing. It was when the Halloween events were live, which I was like, this is fun. I love the vibes. I love the little thing. This is great, and I'm not going to interact with this game for more than a weekend. And you're right, there were also mechanical things that were asked about it. Honestly, I consider it to be it's a mar on the experience of playing the game itself that the women are all like that, because they're really hard to differentiate
They really
when they're moved.
like
visibly.
people-
They don't have distinct silhouettes, so when these bitches are
Totally.
running around,
No.
I don't know who's shooting at me until like they say boop and it's Sombra. And so this
Yeah,
is
absolutely,
exacerbated
no.
by all the different skins. I can only tell it's Mercy because she's blonde. If you give Widowmaker a skin where she's blonde, that's just new Mercy.
like people like really people who like don't know shit about like animation or like character design will like complain about like same face characters, but it's like no, Overwatch really is like the epitome of that sin. It's nuts.
Yeah, it puts
Like,
an awful
that is
taste in your
not a
mouth
joke.
when you see like the videos that people have done, just like overlaying, transitioning one woman to the next woman to the next woman. That shit hurts.
Fucking nuts. My favorite thing is how, despite Ash and McCree spending roughly, presumably the same amount of time, like being outlaws in the desert, Ash has like perfect skin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like fuck out of
Also-
here. No, she should not have that.
Yeah, like also pick a fucking side. What's the deal with McCree / Cole Cassidy? What's like,
Who fucking
pick one color.
cares?
Pick one
Like,
color. Pick one
It
color
doesn't
for this man.
matter. Ugh. Christ alive. You don't know, like, it really says something about Overwatch's writing team that there was this fun little period where McCree's canonical age was anywhere between 15 and 125. Because, like, he is, like, because they keep saying he's, like, simultaneously one of the founders of Blackwatch and the Deadlock Gang and, like, but the ages that he was in those things are like wildly inconsistent, and like
Right.
and the timeline of events also. It's awful, terrible.
Super bad.
I
saw like
He founded a fucking Black Ops unit when he
Dog.
was in his teens.
Yeah, that's normal teenage boy stuff if left unchecked.
yeah,
Let's be honest.
liquid
like,
snake behavior.
as any like AMAB, like the white boy will tell you, yeah, you would just end up in a Black Ops unit. That's
So
the like
true.
dream for an adolescent guy.
Inevitable.
It kind of still is for me, except the Black Ops we're doing is just like digging holes.
I mean, that sounds better, but this is just grave robbing.
No, just like digging normal holes.
Oh
Oh,
god.
you know,
Digging
holes.
shout out holes.
Chat,
Just
can I
like
get
as a
a
concept.
chat, can I get a hole in chat if you want to give thanks to our troops?
Caveat, I want you to know I'm being so real with you right now. I do mean just like doing shit in the dirt. 'Cause that shit goes off. Men at the beach, they have the right idea.
They really
Yeah.
do, yeah. Do what you just dig? No, that's our truth. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more of these, or coming up on 10. I was pretty tired before we did this, and this game is hard, but we did a lot. We got through Act 1, beat V2 again, almost beat ranked
Absolutely.
V2 the second time actually. It's pretty fucking close. So we're just do one last attempt. I'm even keeping dog on.
I don't do a
And the
lot of
distinct-
digging because the ground is often wet in Scotland and I don't like being around the sea. But like that shit is good.
Right? Some of the fondest memories I have of elementary school was the times that we spent, it was weeks, it was months, excavating a piece of rock from like a pile of like, I don't know, impacted dirt that was near the swing set. We were bringing tools, we were bringing liquids, multi-day situation. That shit went hard. Love a good rock dig. That's probably what I'm missing now. I felt so empty recently. No rock, no dig.
So true.
We've lost our way.
You should play Deep Rock Galactic.
Why isn't Jordan Peterson lecturing about this? Our men are left astray. No one up's there?
Nope. I got nothing.
Thanks,
I
kids.
don't have a quip for that one.
Base human instinct to commit archaeology. I'll the use of the word commit.
Interesting. Interesting phrasing there, Fish.
I mean, if you've
What,
been
what,
to...
what do you mean by that? What do you mean
Well,
by
if you've
that?
been to museums in the UK, yeah, I think they did commit that archaeology.
You know, that's fair. That's
Museums in the
reasonable.
U.S.
Yeah, I just wanted to be mean to Brits real quick. If
Yeah. The U.S. did that shit too, but Britain really is the king of that shit. They have the belt for committing archaeology. Oh my god.
Oh,
British racism is the Omicron, is the
Wee!
undisputed heavyweight champion of the entire fucking ideological sphere.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
No contest. Anyway, that is the last attempt of the night. It is 10 p.m. I am sleepy tired. Well, not
Aw.
sleepy tired, just regular tired. Let's see. I'm gonna see who is live so I can send you guys out to some fool. Looks like there's a few folks here, but no one I really know. And none of my friends. That's a bummer. Oh, well,
I have a pitch.
I see Negatron's live actually. Yeah, shit.
That's who I was gonna pitch.
I know that guy. It took me a little while.
Oh, this
All
would
right,
be lovely. I can't wait to say
Negatron
hi.
double O, send you guys off towards patches. So
Oh yeah, that guy.
sorry, sorry, Spitz. He does look like patches.
Does tag his streams
does.
bald, so
Yeah. So next stream is going to be on Friday. I'm going to poke around with Revengeance and see if I could find some solution to the crashing problem. It might just be Streamlabs running because I ran it on Discord for like hours on end and nothing happened. So we'll see. I would really love to keep streaming that and like actually stream it this week, but I probably won't finish the game off unless I'm like very lucky. But who knows? Anyway, stay tuned for whatever that is. I will announce it soon. As always, see you guys in the Discord, see you guys on Tumblr, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Night night.
Raid is done, and...
Baby girl, I have